And a very pleasant good evening to those of you listening in. My name is Matt McHugh, and I am alongside Tammy Anderson on the computer, and we've got a couple out-of-towners with us on the broadcast today. A couple Bobcat baseball players who will be joining us. Drake Buffington is on color right now. Drake is a resident of Goreville, a graduate, I should say. Right now, he's a resident of Fairfield, Illinois. Drake, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Very good. Thanks for joining us. Drake was a basketball player for Goreville. And we've got a good one for you tonight, folks. A home opener at the Mule Barn, where our Fairfield Mules are going to be taking on Flora. Our JV game tips off here in about 2 minutes. I think we'll take a break and thank our sponsors for their lovely support to keep this free. And we will be right back on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
As a family-owned business, you can trust Rush Appliance and Furniture in Fairfield and Carmi to give your family the same attention they give theirs. If you need a refrigerator, range, laundry pair, dishwasher, or furniture, they have the brands you know and trust like Speed Queen, Amana, Maytag, KitchenAid, Lazy Boy, Sealy, and more. And with service after the sale second to none, Rush Appliance and Furniture is your one-stop shop for all your furniture and appliance needs. Rush Appliance and Furniture, 118 West Main in Fairfield, and 206 East Main in Carmine.
Teamwork makes all the difference, whether it's on the field, in the field, or on the court. At Sork Farms GP, located just south of Fairfield, teamwork is a part of everyday life. The Sork family knows that working together is the key to success, and they encourage the Mules to do the same. Here's to a great season. Good luck, Mules, from everyone at Sork Farms GP.
All right, and welcome back. We are within a minute now to tip off. The horn is going off. JV matchup between Flora and Fairfield, your Mules. Now, Tammy, if I'm not mistaken, Flora is quite a rival. Is that correct?
It is. It's been a very big rival for many, many, many years. I mean, it's one of those that usually the house is packed on both sides, and you know, it's just usually a really good ball game.
Yeah. We are all set for tip-off here. The starters here for Flora, I'll start with them as we're about to tip off. Number 12, Hansen. Number 14, Ostrike, I believe. Number 15, Powless. Number 20, Meadows. And number 30, Rose, as the tip is up, and it is secured by Flora. Number 14, Ostrike has the basketball. Right corner, number 30 shoots, I believe, a three. Nope, a two. A three-point basket is in, and that was Rhodes. And here comes Cruz Wells, the point guard for the Mules JV team, bringing it down the floor. Passes it to Harv Kiver, has it taken away, and we've got a jump ball. Possession is to Fairfield. So Flora right out of the gate with a quick bucket. Cruz Wells, Harv Kaiser, Ashton King, Michael Barner, and Cooper Berg are on the floor for Fairfield. Passes into Harv Kaiser and back to Cruz Wells, who attacks the basket, pulls up from the free throw line. Shot is long. Barner pursues the rebound. Tips can't get it. Flora's bringing it right up the floor again. On the right wing, that's number 15, Powless. Swings it across to the left side. Back over to Rhodes. To the left corner. Fakes the shot. Attacks middle. Cruz Wells stands him off. Very good. Good defense by Cruz Wells. Left corner, number 12 goes right by Barner, attacks the basket, and scores. That is Hansen. 5-0. Flora takes an early lead here in period one. Cruz attacks the basket, gets a spin move off a screen from Harv Kaiser, in and out. Barner has the rebound, goes up for the putback, and he is fouled, and he's going to have two shots. Drake, we were talking at the beginning during the freshman game that just finished up. Our Mules got some good shots, but did not finish those shots.
Yeah, we got to the basket there, a little spin move under. He just missed that one.
Just in and out, and Cruz will do a good bit of that, and he's very talented. First free throw's up, back iron, and it is out for Barner. And second one is also missed. Rebound to Flora. Fairfield is pressuring the rebound. And Flora gets the ball up the floor. With number 20 right there at the top of the key, Meadows, looking for his next move, and an errant pass goes out of bounds. Looked like he was going to swing it to the right to Hansen, and Hansen just went to cut straight through to give him space. Miscommunication at any rate. Fairfield is going to have the basketball. 5 minutes and 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Early on here, both teams are in man-to-man defense. The Mules have seen a lot of zone early on this season. Not tonight. Kaiser attacks the basket, coming off a slip screen, bank shot, in and out again. Flora gets the rebound and is bringing it down the floor on the left wing, and that's going to be a traveling call on number 20, Meadows, who just slid his pivot foot. Five minutes and 12 seconds left. Still 5-0. Flora has the lead. Cruz Wells to Harv Kaiser. Attacks middle again. Step back. Pulls up from 15 feet. No good. Cruz Wells with the rebound, and he scores. Great positioning from Cruz Wells on the simple rebound and putback. 5-2. Ashton King guarding the ball handler tight here for Flora. Great pressure defense. Does not have an area to go by him. Kicks it to the right corner. Back up to the top of the key. Flora's in their motion defense. Cooper Berg with some good defense on the ball handler. I believe that's Meadows. Strips the pass and takes it away. Strips the ball, excuse me. Cruz Wells is coming back up the floor. Gets a screen from Kaiser, attacks the basket, dips, dives, no good on the shot. Rebound is available. Berg gets it, shoots a shot for a putback, and it is good. Good touch. Cooper
good
Berg.
there.
And a steal on the inbounds.
Yep.
I couldn't even write it down quickly enough. Cruz Wells will get a quick three up, no good. Barner has the rebound, turnaround, putback, scores. These Mules are athletic, Drake. I know this is your first look at them, but they're quick.
Just like that, they're back in it.
That's right, and Mules have the lead by 1. Another strip on an attack, and Barner has it, and here he goes. Full head of steam, goes up, and a nice touch and finish from Michael Barner. And we're going to have a quick timeout from Flora. 8 straight unanswered points for Fairfield, and we will take a break. You are listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Carter Trucking in Fairfield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes and wishes each and every one of them a great season, both on and off the field. From rock, sand, dirt, and gravel to riprap, topsoil, fertilizer, cold patch, and more, Carter Trucking in Fairfield has everything you need to get your excavation and dirt work done right. They'll even haul the material and equipment to the job site for you. Located at 7 Williamson Drive in Fairfield, that's Carter Trucking. Call 618-842-2022.
And alongside Tammy Anderson and Drake Buffington, I'm Matt McHugh. We've got JV Mules baseball. It's been a game of runs. The Mules are up 8-5. Flora scored the first 5 points of the game, and Fairfield has scored the last 8. And Michael Barner picks the ball handler's pocket, attacks the basket, goes up with a right-hand scoop, and scores. 6 points for Michael Barner, 2 of them off of layups on turnovers. 10-5, Fairfield wins, and here's Barner back to work again, guarding the ball handler, McCrory, number 33. McCrory actually was playing in the freshman game previous to this, and he was an instrumental part of Flora's victory in that game as well. And that looks like we've got a foul on Barner. Just on a reach-in, got a little too aggressive. Barner is a very athletic player. We were watching him dunk in warm-ups. Flora attacks the basket. That is number 22, Conklin, who misses the shot. Fairfield comes up with the rebound. Have a little patience with us, folks, while we try to get the names down for Flora while we're sorting that out. Cruz Wells has the ball at the top of the key. Fairfield's in their man-to-man, or their motion offense. Barner has it left wing, feeds Kaiser, back out to King, fakes the shot, attacks on the left side. Barner does the same. The shot is up, and it is no good. Flora gets the rebound. Good ball movement, great movement without the ball. Barner got a good shot off, could not finish. And Fairfield double teams, and Cruz Wells picks off the pass. Attacks the basket, spins left, his patented spin move, and the layup attempt is strong, and Flora's going to get it coming back the other way. So fast-paced action here early in this contest with 2 minutes and 28 seconds left. And Flora good pass right there from number 25 Countryman to Conklin, who finished, just swept right across the middle, just a weak side cut. 10-7, Fairfield leads. Kaiser gets a screen for Cruz Wells, who kicks it to Berg in the corner. He can shoot. Shot is no good. Wells gets the rebound. Lots of contact, no call. King has it, attacks middle. Teardrop, nice. Good. Great finish, great touch from Ashton King. And Flora's bringing it back up on the right wing to the right corner. Great hands to tip the pass from Kaiser. Flora recovers. McCrory has the basketball, swings it over to Ostrike. And the left corner now, that's number 25, Countryman. Double team in the post. Turnaround shot, no good. Barner tips the rebound. Flora comes up with it and resets. And number 22 attacks the basket again. That is Conklin, and the shot is no good, and it is out of bounds, and it will stay with Flora. A minute 25 left in the first quarter. Fairfield is up 12-7. Kaiser and Barner are going to take a seat. Springmeyer and Hutchison are in the game for Fairfield. Looks like Bassnett is also in the game for Fairfield. Inbounds play underneath for Flora. They get it in. Looks like they're trying to set up a baseline pass. It's not there. They swing it to the left corner. Great defense here from Fairfield, pressuring the ball. McCrory goes to attack, crosses over, gets his pocket pick. The ball is loose. Flora recovers. Ball's still loose. McCrory has it. And an open shot there and a score for number 25. That's Countryman. Fairfield had every opportunity to pick that pass, and they just tipped away from him. And because the guys were broken down, it left an open shot there. Springmeyer has it. Skips it to a Berg coming across the screen. Shot for three, no good. Rebound is secured by Bassnett. Nobody guards him. Takes a three himself, no good. King gets the rebound and finishes on the putback. Great job pursuing the rebound there by Ashton King. 14-9. Fairfield leads. A tip pass on the attempted post entry. Great defense there from Berg. They were trying to feed it into the post. And Berg just jumped it, tipped it. Flora recovers and still has the basketball. .29 seconds left. And there is a shot clock.
There is.
Was there a shot clock when you played, Drake, last year?
No, there was not. It was optional for some tournaments had them. I played in a little tournament type thing at Benton, and they always had it my last 2 years, but
yeah,
it's starting to come back into the game.
And I think it's going to be required. And Flora, I believe, had a 5-second call. So Fairfield now has the basketball, and the shot clock is off. Chance to get the last shot and extend their 5-point lead. Berg attacks. Back up to the top of the key for Bassnett. Fakes the shot, attacks middle, kicks it out to Springmeyer. Great shot fake. Berg has it again. 5 seconds left to King. Turns around, pulls up, a contested from the free throw line. No good, and there is a foul going the other way. Good shot from King. It was contested, and that foul is going to be on Hutchison, his first. 1.4 seconds left, 1.3 seconds left. McCrory gets it, fires it from three-quarter court. No good. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. Your Mules are up 14-9 over Flora. We will be right back. You're listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Le Mans Motorsports in Fairfield is your go-to dealer for new and used ATVs, side-by-sides, dirt bikes, motorcycles, and a large selection of travel trailers, compact tractors, and mowers. They have the area's best selection of top brands like Honda, Yamaha, Suzuki, Kawasaki, CF Moto, Shasta, and Bobcat. Their factory-certified technicians and knowledgeable parts staff can help you find the right parts and accessories to repair or customize your power sports vehicle to keep it running safe and sound. Stop by Le Mans Motorsports on Route 45 south of Fairfield or call 618-842-3848 or online at lemans.com to start your outdoor motorsports adventure today.
And welcome back. Start of the second quarter here. Alongside Drake Buffington, Bobcats baseball player, and Tammy Anderson, I'm Matt McHugh. Thank you so much for joining us from wherever you are. Thank you for welcoming us into your homes or your vehicles or your phones, wherever you may be. If you're jumping the live chat, let us know where you're watching from. We'd love to hear from you. Even if you're watching as a Flora fan.
Exactly. I mean, we are
Unapologetically biased, but we recognize good athletics when we see it.
And we will say, yeah, that was good. I mean, we'll give credit when credit's due.
That's right.
You know.
Of course, it's great basketball. We got a chance to watch a lot of good basketball players on other teams. We just hope that they don't do as good as Fairfield.
Exactly.
But at any rate,
okay.
Second quarter is underway. Flora has it. 20 seconds in now. Shot clock is at 15. It's at the top of the key. McCrory pulls up for 3. No good. That is short. Rebound is secured by Fairfield. That's Ethan Hallam, I believe. And he's going to attack the middle. Brings it up himself. Gives it to Barner on the right wing. Down to Kaiser on the corner. He's got space. He's going to pull up from 15 feet.
Nice.
Good. Beautiful touch from Harv Kaiser. Nothing but nylon. Flora's got the ball back up the floor quickly. Spin move to the middle, picks up his dribble to the right wing. Skip passes across. That's number 22, Conklin. Attacks middle, dishes it off to Powless, who dribbles back out, thinks better of shooting it in the traffic. And then he's going to skip pass it to a cutting Countryman who's going to be fouled, and he's going to hit the bucket with a free throw coming. Foul is on. I missed who that foul was on. Foul was on Fairfield. How about that?
Yeah.
Countryman just came from the right wing, attacked right to the middle, slipped right in towards the basket, received the pass, and put a floater up. And the Fairfield defender got his arm right as he released it. Wasn't enough to keep him to miss it.
The foul was on 24.
There you go.
24. And he misses the free throw. 24 is Cooper Berg. Fairfield secures the rebound. Here comes Barner, full head of steam, Euro step, scoops, finishes, no good, in and out. Good rebound there from Flora, and a good take from Michael Barner. Flora already has it down in the left corner. Kaiser's all over him, tips the pass, Flora recovers, swings it over to the right. Powless has the basketball. Back over to Conklin to the left corner. Hits another cutting Countryman, I do believe, and Barner pulls the rebound down. Nope, that was Conklin who was cutting. Fairfield secures the rebound, and that's going to be Lowry bringing the ball down the floor for Fairfield. Fakes a drive, goes back to the left on a crossover, and hits Cruz Wells at the top of the key. To the left side to Kaiser, back over to that's Hallam with the basketball. It looked like Cooper for a second. I got switched up.
That does happen a lot. It's okay.
I know. Apologies, folks. And Lowry attacks the basket and draws a foul. It will be on the floor. Fairfield is up 16-11 over Flora. 5 minutes and 3 seconds left in the first half. Hallam is going to take the ball out underneath. Fairfield is in a line, 4 across for their inbounds. Kaiser takes it on the left side, drives baseline after faking a handoff and finishes. Savvy move by Harv Kaiser. Faked that handoff to the ball handler and then just drives baseline and finishes. Flora has it at the top of the key. Down to the right corner, that's number 20, Meadows with the basketball. He's got Hallam all over him, and he contests the pass, and it is tipped, and it is out of bounds to Fairfield. Great defense there by Ethan Hallam to draw the turnover and the errant pass, and Fairfield is going to have the basketball up by 7 with 4 minutes and 33 seconds left in the first half. Cruz Wells brings it up the floor, bounce passes it to Barner, who attacks middle, goes up to scoop, finish, no good. Great pursuit of the rebound right there from Lowry. That was outstanding work on the boards, and he is able to draw, I believe, a jump ball to stay with Fairfield. You know, rebounding is like it's a choice. It's an effort to go after and pursue the ball and crave that contact, and the Mules do a great job of that. Flora has the ball, excuse me. Fairfield was pressuring full court, and they bring it up the floor. Over to the left wing, down to the left corner. Cruz Wells is all over the ball handler, tips the pass. And it is going to stay with Flora. Great defense from Cruz Wells. Hanson's taking the ball out. 18-11 still, Fairfield leads. And Flora just on a simple box inbounds pass, sets a down screen, and draws a shooting foul. They're going to get 2 shots. That's going to be number 14, Ostrike, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Jump in the live chat if I'm not, and let me know. He's going to get 2 shots here for Flora. And he misses the first. Drake, I would imagine we've probably all run inbounds passes like that.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's in a box going around the perimeter, or around the paint, and you can set any types of screens off of that. We used to call them box 1, box 2, box 3, you know. And the second free throw is up and good. 18-12 now. Cooper Berg has it on the right corner. Gets a screen and a slit over to Lowry. What a great pick and roll and a great finish by Lowry. (20-12), 8-point lead for the Mules. Zane Lowry is guarding the ball handler now. Some great quality minutes off the bench from him. Spin move back to the middle for Flora. Kicks it back out for three. That's Ostrike. The shot is no good. Rebound Flora. And he is fouled on the putback. That is Conklin. Just got right inside of the Fairfield defender and got rebounding positioning. Got the rebound.
That's on King.
And got the foul. That's on King. First free throw is up and good. Seven-point lead for Fairfield. After Flora scored the first 5 points of the game, Fairfield went on a big run, and they have continued to maintain distance over Flora. Now, what's the mascot for Flora? Tammy?
They're the Wolves.
The Wolves. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And there's some type of discussion taking place at the scorer's table. Coach Cody Bailey is talking about something with them.
Yeah, I don't know what that could be.
I don't know.
It looks like Coach Bailey, just from his body language, isn't in love with whatever decision they're making. And Conklin makes the second free throw. So a good 2-for-2 trip at the line for him. Ashton King has the ball on the right corner, looking for his next move, dribbles it back out, up to the top of the key, skips it over to Springmeyer, down to Berg, quick catch and shoot, three, nice. Splash! Cooper Berg, great ball movement from the Mules. Beautiful catch and shoot finish, I like his shot. And Kaiser with a block on the other end on a drive, that was Ostrike on the attempt, and Kaiser denied him. Lowry attacks the basket, and the ball is loose. He just lost the handle, and Flora comes up with it. And some fast-paced movement here now. That's Hansen with the ball. Dribbles it back out to the top. Gives it to McCrory. Paulus now has it on the left side. Dribbles back up and gives it to Ostrike. Mules look the Flora Wolves look a little disheveled on their offensive scheme, what they're trying to do, and we're going to have I'm guessing, a foul call on Zane Lowry. Yes, Hansen slipped into the post to try to get an entry pass, and he just fell as he received it, and the foul was called on Zane Lowry, and Flora's going to have it underneath. Palace has it at the top, skips it over to Countryman, who attacks and runs into a sea of Mules defenders and then hands it off to number 14, Ostrike, who comes off the screen and scores. A good 15-foot jump shot there for Flora. 23-16, Fairfield leads. 2 minutes and 12 seconds left. King has it to Berg. Another quick three and another quick score. Nothing but nylon again. Cooper Berg, what a great shot from him. And he is up to 8 points so far in this first half, and it's a 10-point lead for Fairfield, their biggest of the night. Flora attacks the basket again and loses the handle, kicks it back out to McCrory, who skips it to the left, and he shoots in traffic. That's number 25, Countryman. He just dribbled into three Fairfield defenders and threw it up and got blocked. And Cruz Wells has the ball at the top of the key with 1 minute and 36 seconds left. Calling up a play. The Mules are starting to move. Berg gets it in his favorite spot. No open shot available. Kaiser gets it, fakes a pass, draws the defense looking the other way. I bet it fueled the fooled the camera, too. King has it. Wells back at the top of the skis, swings it back over again. That's Hutchison now in the game who has the ball. Kaiser has it, step back, dribbles, spins left, pulls up from 10 feet, and scores. Harv Kaiser with a great move. Good basketball actions right there from Harv Kaiser, and he finishes away from the basket. You know, that's a part of his game you don't see very much in varsity. Harv gets a lot of quality minutes. He does a lot of dirty work down low, gets those rebounds. He doesn't get to show off that jump shot very often.
He's a really nice touch down there.
Great touch. Finn shoots it high.
Yes.
You know, as he continues to grow and progress physically, it's going to be a tough shot to block. Fairfield has the ball, under a minute left now, 12-point lead. Cruz brings it up, gets a screen from Kaiser. Wells attacks the basket, posts his man up, and it's just going to be a reach-in foul there on number 25, Countryman. He just reached in and got armed. Fairfield's going to have it underneath. Wells gets the inbounds. Gets a wide open shot, long rebound. Cooper Berg underneath, swings it back out to Hutchinson, over to King. 41 seconds left. Attacks middle, back to Berg. Fakes the shot. He goes middle. Gives it to Wells, who attacks the basket in traffic, and it is no good. And a foul is called on the floor on Flora. .7 seconds left. Fairfield leads by 12. Cooper Berg takes it out. Fairfield is in that 4 across inbounds line. Bounce pass to Kaiser, who fakes the handoff again. This time he does give it back out to Cooper Berg, who sets something up. Facing up his man while Fairfield moves over to the right wing to King, and an errant pass almost picked off by Flora. Berg has it. He's open. On the step back, he is fouled. Berg was absolutely looking to get a three-point shot off again. He shot faked as the defender closed down, Drake, and then he took one dribble and pulled a quick step back and got fouled.
Probably looking to take the last shot here. Don't give Flora another chance.
I would imagine so. Yeah, and it looks like Cruz is going to slow it down. Let's see if they run a set play to get Cooper Berg a shot, or if they just have Cruz Wells isolate. They give it to Kaiser, hands it off back to Wells. He gets his pocket picked, and Flora has it with 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Shot is up, and it is good. Wow. At the buzzer. That is Hansen, number 12. Fired it from the other side of half court and banked it in. What a great shot. And it is halftime. Your score, Fairfield 28, Flora 19. We will be right back on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Le Mans Motorsports in Fairfield is your go-to dealer for new and used ATVs, side-by-sides, dirt bikes, motorcycles, and a large selection of travel trailers, compact tractors, and mowers. They have the area's best selection of top brands like Honda, Yamaha, Suzuki, Kawasaki, CF Moto, Shasta, and Bobcat. Their factory-certified technicians and knowledgeable parts staff can help you find the right parts and accessories to repair or customize your power sports vehicle to keep it running safe and sound. Stop by Le Mans Motorsports on Route 45 south of Fairfield, or call 618-842-3848, or online at lemans.com to start your outdoor motorsports adventure today.
Is insurance just a monthly payment to you? If so, remember why it's really there. To protect the life you love. Choose a company that sees you as more than a policy number. When you work with a Country Financial rep, you get more out of your insurance. More personalized home and car coverage to protect what matters most to you. More guidance without all the industry jargon, and more confidence that a real person will show up if something goes wrong. I'm Christina Copeland, your Country rep here in Fairfield area. I care about the people in this community, and I'll take the time to get to know you so I can help protect you and your family. Call me at 618-842-2185 to experience more.
Let CSI Insurance Brokers in Fairfield help you navigate today's overwhelming insurance market. Whether you're looking for farm, home, auto, business, or life insurance, the experienced agents at CSI Insurance Brokers specialize in finding plans customized to fit your needs. Visit their website at csiinsurancebrokers.com or give them a call at 618-842-2193 for a quote today.
Fairfield First Christian Church. This is one of my favorite events of the year because you get to meet our players, hear what we're building for this season, and enjoy a great dinner served by the Bobcats themselves. Tickets are just $30, or you can bring the whole crew, grab a table for 8 for $200. Big Boy is catering, so you know it's going to be good. Scan the QR code, grab your tickets, and come spend the evening with us. We cannot wait to see you there. Go Bobcats. Welcome back here to the Mule Barn. At halftime, your score is Fairfield 28, Flora is 19. Just some quick stats from the first half for Fairfield. Cooper Berg leads the way with 8 points. Michael Barner has 6. Harv Kaiser also has 6. And then Ashton King has 4. Zane Lowry has 2. And Cruz Wells has 2. And Drake, what are your impressions of the first half so far?
Yeah, I thought overall Fairfield had a pretty good half. They were getting some early looks inside, just couldn't knock them down, and then they started to knock them down, which created some three-point shots that they get to fall, and they kept taking it inside, and they're still scoring there. And it's tough with Flora taking that 5-point lead to start the game, but they showed that little guard came out, got them moving with some steals.
Barner.
Flora, yeah. And then Flora looked kind of stagnant on offense after that. They got a few looks inside but couldn't finish as well.
They did. Flora had some turnovers and looked like they got a little flustered offensively, but they've got some good athletes who can shoot and who can move and all that. And want to welcome Maze Gosser into the broadcast, another one of our Bobcat baseball players. Maze, how are you?
Doing good. What about you, Coach?
I'm doing great. Maze, as you guys will figure out, he's from Western Kentucky. He never met a deer he wasn't interested in putting in his freezer.
That's right.
Maze also played basketball in high school. Maze was running camera, and he'll be on the broadcast with us in the second half, flopping out with Drake. Boys, real quickly. Now, Drake, you're from Goreville. It's not too far from here, but you've never been to Fairfield before coming up here to visit.
I've seen pictures of the gym. It's pretty cool in here. They got the big screens. It's kind of like a bowl-type gym, and it's pretty cool. I'm glad to see the show out, and hopefully some more people show up. It'll get rowdy in here.
Yeah, I'm hoping it does get rowdy. I was telling my wife the other day I was feeling nostalgic. You know, the high school atmosphere. That Waltonville game was pretty cool to be a part of. And you played Did you play Waltonville in high school?
Yeah, we did play Waltonville in the Cesar Valier Championship.
Okay. And Maze, how does you went to a bigger high school, so.
I mean, it really wasn't bigger. Everybody around us was about this size.
Okay.
So I'm used to this small, packed environment that gets loud when it packs in.
Mm-hmm. And that fuels you guys, right?
Yeah, it is awesome.
So what are some of your favorite memories of being in Fairfield so far? Some of your favorite places to eat, or, what are the things that you've enjoyed?
I mean, Fuente, I'm missing out on it right now. Taco Tuesday, that's the best place to eat. But you've got, all the places. What's that place? I forget.
Smash Burger place is really good.
Yeah, the Smash Burger place.
Smash and Dash.
What's a little place downtown? The little restaurant right there across from Huck's.
Javaloo?
Javaloo. That's
okay.
Really good. I really like that place.
Okay.
Yeah, there's really nothing. Everything's good around here.
Did you guys go to the Christmas parade this weekend?
Sadly, I was home and I couldn't attend.
Traitor.
I did not go.
Fans, I told them to go to the Christmas parade. My family, we were there, and thank you to everybody in the parade for filling my kids' bags of candy up. So now I don't have to buy candy for the next year. The Fairfield Christmas parade is always such a great time. It really is. This community's always been really welcoming. So I'll talk really quickly. I believe that the commercial just played, but we do have a first pitch dinner coming up. This is an event where we want to invite all of you as members of the community to come and have dinner with us. The baseball players are going to be the waiters. They're going to be very smiley and serving you all, and we'll have Big Boy catering a dinner, and just come spend an evening with us. Eat dinner with us, learn a little bit about our program, some things that we have going on. There's lots going on over at Frontier, lots of things to like. We've got a gym that's being built and some things that have been done to our baseball program, and just an opportunity to connect. We'd love to get to know the community better. We have some boys from in the area and a lot from out of the area, and I love to get them to meet some of the faces of the community. So there's a QR code that you can scan when you see that pop up. And we've got just a minute left or so until the third quarter starts, so I think we'll take another break. How about that? Thank you, Drake. And we'll have Maze Gosser joining us when we come back on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
The chiropractic team at Wabash General Hospital is committed to helping patients achieve better health and wellness naturally. By treating pain and improving everyday function, their chiropractors provide care for conditions like auto accident injuries, back and neck pain, headaches, sciatica, sports injuries, and more. For an appointment with Dr. Sigler in Mount Carmel at the Bolden Medical Office Building, Suite C, call 618-263-4376. To see Dr. Lawrence Spear in Albion at the Albion Medical Clinic, call 618-445-8170. Wabash General Hospital. People you know, helping people you love. Gill's Sales and Service in Fairfield has the brand name appliances you trust to make your life easier and more comfortable. Gill's carries new appliances from brands like Speed Queen, Crosley, and Frigidaire, as well as a full range of used appliances to ensure they have something for every need and budget. They also carry parts and accessories to keep your current appliances going strong, plus free delivery and installation within 20 miles. Going strong since 1951. Check out their website at Gill's Sales at fairfieldwireless.net or call 618-847-7066.
Welcome back to Mule Nation. Alongside Maze Gosser and Tammy Anderson, I'm Matt McHugh. Thank you so much for joining us. End of halftime. Mules are up by 9. And real quickly before we get started, Maze, tell me one of your favorite high school memories from your basketball playing days.
Probably one of my favorite memories, my sophomore year, first round of the district tournament is what it's called in Kentucky. I think it's sectionals for here.
Yes.
But I had 34 points, and I hit the game winner in the first round of our district.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, wow.
My sophomore
That's
year.
Awesome.
And still chose to play baseball in college.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
I would choose that too. I'm just going to say.
I was not one of those people that did all of the playing. I was the guy that came in late in games when the up 15, down 15 crew got in. That was my time to shine. And the name of my game was how many threes can I shoot? And I do remember scoring 7 points in a minute and a half once in a JV game. That was one of my memories. And the varsity student section, we had a pretty big student section. I was a little 5'2" freshman. Hadn't even hit puberty yet. That was my favorite memory. Fairfield's going to have the ball as the third quarter gets started. 9-point game. Cooper Berg is bringing the ball up the floor. Gives it to Harv Kaiser, fakes the handoff, goes middle, teardrop in the lane, and it is good.
Strong take.
Just a great take, just a good touch. Good basketball moves from Harv Kaiser today. McCrory has it, feeds the entry pass to number 25, Countryman, picks up his dribble, gives it back out to Conklin, who dribbles, spins, guarded by Barner, who's going to reach in, and that's going to be a foul on Michael Barner. He picked up his dribble, and Barner's got those long arms, and he reached in to try to take it, but got some
aggressive.
arm.
He's a very aggressive player.
He is.
He's fast. He's fast and athletic. Underneath, pass in. McCrory has it for Flora, dribbling it up on the right side as they set up their offense. Gives it to number 25, Countryman on the right corner, being guarded by Barner again. And he skip passes and hands it to Powless, who gives it right back to Countryman. Hits a cutting McCrory off the weak side, who's not picked up his dribble. Takes one dribble, goes for the shot, and he is blocked by Wells. Great defense, and Wells has it coming the other way. Thinks twice about the shot. Kicks it out to Kaiser for 3. No good. Rebound is secured by Flora. And he dribbles out of traffic from Barner, and Wells coming up the floor, and Barner comes up from behind him. We all saw that coming and took it away from him, and Fairfield's going to have it. Berg's bringing the ball up the floor, crosses over, hits a cutting Cruz Wells, kicks it back out to King for 3. Yes!
And there it is.
Moving well in transition right now. He got to the basket and kicked it out for the good 3 there for the Mules.
Outstanding from Ashton King, and Cruz Wells and Barner are very good at using their dribble to create shots. Flora comes the other way. That's Hansen, and hits a teardrop right in the middle. 12-point game. Fairfield has the lead. Ashton King's directing traffic, gives the ball to Cruz Wells. Down to the left corner, that's Cooper Berg. Kicks it back up to Kaiser, skips it to King, who's open. Passes on the 3, drives, teardrop, bank, good. Fairfield's doing a good job of using their shot fakes today.
Yeah, they are.
To get the defense off balance, and they're attacking. Yep. Flora has it, and that's McCrory dribbling right to the middle, and Wells just takes it from him. King has it. He's taking it up the floor, gives it to Barner. Head down, full of steam, swings it across. That ball slipped out of Barner's hands. Yeah, he lost the handle and just threw it out of bounds, and I saw him tell Coach Bailey, that's my bad.
That's me.
Flora has the basketball on the other end of the floor, and Fairfield is not going to allow it to be easy. They are full court man-to-man pressing. Flora gets the ball in. That's number 14, Ostrike, who has the ball. Zigzagging Barner up the floor. Kicks it over to Palace in the left corner, who attacks middle to McCrory. Swings it across to the right side. A lot of weak side cuts to the middle in this motion offense from Flora. Cruz Wells picks his pocket again. Great defense from Cruz Wells, who now has the basketball. Flora just let their guard down. Wasn't very tough in that triple threat position. King has it, goes left, kicks it back out to Wells, fakes the shot, gets the defender off balance, goes in, and is fouled. And that foul is going to be on McCrory, and Cruz Wells is going to go to the line with 2 shots. Again, Mays just using shot fakes.
They don't have to get in their offense that way. They push the ball up, and they're moving it well and just making a lot of shot fakes and just getting to the basket. And he got fouled there.
And a timeout from Flora. We'll take one as well. You're listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
In the financial services industry, there's nothing better than experience. And with over 50 years of combined experience, there's no one better than the Connard Financial Group in Fairfield to help you develop a diversified investment portfolio. Whether it's retirement planning, college savings plans, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, or certificates of deposit, the Connard Financial Group can help you plan and invest for the future, whatever your goals may be. Give them a call at 618-842-7855 to set up an appointment. The Connard Financial Group, investing in the community since 2003.
And welcome back to Mule Nation. Tammy, we got any live chats?
Yes, we do. We've got, Morgan Coons had asked earlier if it was JV game, and yes, this is the JV game. We've got Barbara Maxim saying, let's get win tonight, boys. Go Mules. Oh, that was loud.
Apologies, folks, if anybody's ears are ringing.
We've got Will saying, go Fairfield Mules. You got this game tonight and get a win and beat Flora Wolves tonight. Come on, boys. Let's get it going. Boys, get a fire tonight, boys. Will is one of our repeat customers. He's
a regular.
Yes.
I recognize him.
Yes, he is always rooting on the Fairfield boys, girls, and everything.
Absolutely. Thank you for joining us, Will, as always, as Cruz Wells misses the first free throw.
Oh, and good old Jeff Wise saying, watching from Wise Acres tonight.
Wise Acres.
It's not the hood. He's at Wise Acres.
I guess when I say I'm watching, I should say I'm watching from McHugh Lane.
Yeah, there you go.
Is that right? Second free throw. Cruz Wells cues it up. Shot is up and good.
I watch from Castle Anderson.
Castle Anderson. 15-point Fairfield Mules lead. 4 minutes and 20 seconds in the third quarter. And that is Noah Springmeyer, I believe, contesting the inbounds throw. Knocks it out of bounds. It does stay with Flora, but pressure defense from Fairfield. We were talking a couple weeks ago, at the Waltonville game with JV about how this is a great opportunity for these JV players to practice a lot of these types of defensive strategies that you don't get utilized as much at varsity, with a little bit less, stakes, so to speak. As Flora hits a slip from the weak side and misses the shot, Ashton King gets the rebound, brings it up the floor as Fairfield sets it up. Passes over to Springmeyer again to Barner in the corner. Oh, and he hit a cutting Ashton King on the weak side, and he was open for a split second, but the window closed. Flora picks the pass off, comes down the floor. A three-point shot is up, and it is no good. That is Ostrike on the three-point attempt. He was wide open and just in and out. And ball is out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Flora. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. And Flora's in that box. This time the screen goes across the lane instead of down. As they get it in, McCrory has it, goes to get it back to the top of the key. Springmeyer picks the pass off, then loses the handle. He's on the floor. He gets it to Berg, and here goes Berg. And Flora hustles back to prevent the fast break. King takes it on the left corner. He's going to dribble it back up and give it to Berg. And Fairfield's going to reset. Berg's going to attack. Gives it to Barner. Attacks middle. drives right by everybody and scores.
Good take there.
Michael Barner just using his speed to go right by 3 Flora Wolves and an uncontested layup, and that's going to be a traveling call. Yeah, Hansen, it's a tough break. He went to pass it. It was a non-contact play. He just lost his footing and slipped. 17-point lead for Fairfield. You know, I was talking to Cody Bailey, the head JV coach, after the Waltonville game, and he just said, I like my JV group.
Yes.
And I think that they've got a lot of talent, and I think he's absolutely correct. And
they mesh well together too. They play pretty good together so far.
Yeah, you're not seeing, you can see teams bicker at each other. You're not seeing that too often, and that's demonstrated a little bit with Varsity. It's a group of kids that, from what I've seen this year, they've played hard. They have never given up. Flora's contesting with some good defense here. And getting out of it is Hutchison, who hits a beautiful Ethan Hallam on the weak side, who misses the layup and the putback, and Flora gets the rebound. Lots of contact on that defensive set. No call. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah,
and they're
I was going to say 25 is limping pretty bad.
Yeah, they're going to have an injury timeout. Countryman's going to come out. So hopefully that's not serious. Flora will maintain possession underneath the basket. Inbounds pass is almost taken from Fairfield by Ashton King again, and the possession's going to stay with Flora. Jump ball is the call. 2 minutes and 35 seconds left. Pretty clean game played so far. Inbounds pass, catch and shoot from number 30, Rhodes, who misses the shot, and Fairfield gets the rebound and brings it up the floor. And here comes Zane Lowry dribbling right baseline, kicks it back out after he had nowhere to go. Ashton King attacks middle. There's no help side, and he draws a foul. Let's see if that's shooting or on the floor. And it is going to be underneath. Fairfield ball underneath. Yeah, Ashton was one step away from getting past his defender, and there was no help side. They hadn't rotated down. Fairfield has it underneath. Ethan Hallam is taking it out. Bounce passes it to Hutchison in the paint, kicks it back out to Springmeyer on the right corner. He dribbles up, gives it to Hallam. Spots up, shoots a three, and it is no good. And rebound is secured by Flora, who's going to push the ball up the floor, and Zane Lowry contests that and tips it out of bounds. Ball stays with Flora, but great defense, active hands from these Fairfield Mules, and they have drawn a lot of turnovers and a lot of steals defensively from Flora. 17-point lead, just under 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Ball is on the right corner to Conklin, who kicks it back out to number 15. That's Powless. Rhodes has it now again, looking for where his next move will be. He dribbles it out and gets rid of it to the right side. Conklin takes it again, loses possession, and gives it to Powless, who recovers it, I should say. Ostrike takes it, steps back, fakes the shot. Rhodes to the left corner, kicks it back out, and they are out of time on the shot clock. They have to throw it up from the white line, and it is missed. And we're going to have a foul.
Loose ball foul.
Loose ball foul. That was Bassinet. Bassinet he was going for the rebound, and he kind of, it was one of those, he knew he was going to get it, and then he ran into a Flora defender and drew a foul. Little shaken up, but he's okay. And he just fist bumped a kid on the sideline. That was really cute.
I want to say I think that's a family member.
Probably. And it's like
because
just a
that's
little
a bassinet sitting next to him.
Zane Lowry attacks the basket, misses the shot, and Flora steps out of bounds before they can secure the rebound, so Fairfield's going to get it. This is a good take from Zane Lowry, just didn't finish. Some great minutes from Zane Lowry, who's been omnipresent for Fairfield all over the place, playing hard, contesting shots. Great inbounds pass to the right post, and that is Hutchison, who is fouled, I believe. He's on the other end of the floor. Yep. That's Hutchison, and he's going to have two shots. He came around from the left elbow down to the right post on a great setup inbounds play, got the pass, and just was fouled. First free throw is up quickly, and it is no good. 38-21 with 1:15 left in the third quarter. Second free throw is up, and this one is good. First points of the night for Hutchison. 18-point lead. Here comes Flora coming down the other end of the floor. Palace gives it off to Rhodes, who dribbles away from some heavy pressure from Hutchison, and he's looking for travel, and he's going to get that traveling call. Rhodes did not like the call. Great defense again. Pressure defense.
Very aggressive right now. A minute to go.
And Flora doesn't seem to like it. And Ethan Hallam comes down uncontested, takes a three. I do not blame him. He misses it. Fairfield gets the rebound, then loses the handle, and Flora comes up with it. Here we go the other way. We're under a minute left. Number 23, fresh into the game for Flora, shoots the three. That's Heimlich. He misses it. Fairfield secures the rebound. 45 seconds left. And Hallam is not interested in slowing the game down. Zane Lowry as well. Attacks the middle. Teardrop. Bank shot. No good. Gets his own rebound. Layup. No good. Out of bounds to Flora. Two good looks for Zane Lowry. Just wasn't able to finish. Great hustle from him as well. I wish he could have been rewarded with a bucket. Heimlich's bringing the ball down the floor for Flora. 18-point lead. 30 seconds left. Rhodes on the left corner again, being heavily guarded by Hutchison. Gets rid of the ball. Back to Heimlich at the top of the key. Over on the right side to Powless. Attacks to the middle. And an errant pass is going to go out of bounds to Fairfield. That's another turnover for Flora. So this pressure defense from Fairfield giving Flora fits. And we've got 14 seconds left. And let's see what Ethan Hallam does here. 10 seconds. Bounce passes it to Hutchison. Hands it off right back to Hallam. He attacks the basket. Loses the handle. And it's Flora's ball. Looked from here, 100 feet away, that it was off Flora. 6 seconds. Let's see if Flora has another buzzer beater in him. McCrory comes down, attacks. I don't think he knows how much time is left, and he doesn't. And then Flora does not get a shot off. And another great third quarter for Fairfield. The Mules are up 39-21. Fourth quarter coming up. After these messages, you're listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Stuck on the road? No worries. Bonds Towing has your back 24/7. Whether you need a tow, a winch out, fuel delivery, or a quick vehicle unlock, Bonds Towing is just a call away. Serving Mule Nation with fast, reliable service you can count on. Call 618-842-2422 for all your roadside needs. Bonds Towing, we're here when you need us most. Go Mules!
Welcome back. Fourth quarter coming up. Mules are up by 18. Tammy, do we have any more live chat?
Yeah, we do. We've got Bo Fry was talking to Coach Bailey today about the matchup. Let's go Mules. We've got Mary Gain. Unfortunately, she's stuck at home waiting for a delivery. Let's go Mules. Beat the Wolves. Mary, you're missing the babies. She's here. Gonna have to hurry up and get here. Got Vicky King saying, let's go Mules. Keep the pressure on the Wolves. Watching from Columbus, Ohio, and enjoy meeting the FCC Bobcat baseball team and look forward to a great season. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Vicky.
All right, and Fairfield got another bucket on a missed three-point shot. Zach Vaughn on the freshman team is in the game for the Mules. And he missed that three-point shot, and Ashton King got the rebound and finished it. As I catch up here on my score sheet, Flora gets its own rebound, and Conklin gets the putback and the foul.
Same here. I've got to keep remember hitting this little.
Yes.
I keep watching. I'm like, oh, yeah.
So bucket and the foul here. Another free throw to make it a three-point play, and it is no good. Ashton King's going to bring the rebound down on the right side, setting up the offense, gives it to Cooper Berg. Vaughn has it now at the top of the key, an entry pass to Kaiser. Kicks it back out to King, fakes the three on the left corner. Back to Kaiser, he fakes a three, drives middle, spins left, pulls back to King, who drew his defender. He attacks middle, kicks it back out to Kaiser. A little back and forth basketball between the two of them right now. 6 seconds on the shot clock, 5 seconds. I hope Kaiser knows. He pulls up for three. And no good, off the iron. Flora pulls up the rebound. And errant rebound pass, on the outlet pass, I should say, but Flora comes up with it, bringing it the other way. Barner is in the game for Fairfield, guarding Conklin with the basketball. Over to the right corner, that's Countryman, but fresh off the game after limping off in the third quarter. Glad he's okay. Ostrike has the basketball, kicks it from the free throw line to the left corner. Tips it back out. We got 8 seconds on the shot clock and hits a cutting Hansen, who scores. Nice touch shot from Hansen. 16-point game. Fairfield leads. Ashton King down to Vaughn on the left side. Gives it to King, who fires a three. No good. Barner pursues the rebound. Gets it. Puts up a shot. No good on the layup.
Another good look there. Just couldn't get it to fall.
Lots of in and outs. Flora attacks middle, and he is fouled. That is number 25, Countryman, and he misses the shot, so I believe he's going to have 2 free throws. Chance to cut into the lead if you're Flora. You need to hit your free throws and give yourself every opportunity to get back in this game. A wave of subs comes in for Fairfield. Hutchison is back in the game. Springmeyer's back in the game.
41-25, Mules are leading.
4:44 left to go.
That's right. All right, Flora's taking the ball back out, gives it up to Conklin, who swings it back over to McCrory, who drives middle, fakes the pull-up, kicks it to Ostrike from the left side, misses the three-point shot. Fairfield gets the rebound, and we're bringing it back the other way. Left side, that's Zach Vaughn who has it over to Springmeyer on the right side. He dribbles back up. Skip pass to the left. That's Cooper Berg who has it. Takes a screen, picks up his dribble. Vaughn has it. He's going to pull up a deep three at the end of the shot clock. Back iron, no good. Flora gets the rebound. And they've got it. Entry pass again to McCrory, who skips it to the weak side. And that shot is up, and it is good. That is Meadows for 3. Berg has the ball, bringing it up for Fairfield. Now it's a 13-point game. Berg spins to the middle, thinks better of it, kicks it back out. Springmeyer fakes a shot, drives middle. He's got an opportunity here. He shoots, and he is fouled.
Good take there. Mules got to get back to what they was doing in the third quarter, getting to the basket and moving the ball well. They're kind of slowing down right now, getting a little stagnant. But good look there. 2 shots here.
Yeah, sometimes when you get the big lead, you can kind of get comfortable.
Yeah, they got relaxing just a little too much.
The big lead is great. That's what we want. Springmeyer hits the first free throw. And in a game like where Flora is giving the ball away a lot, you can always trust that that's going to happen too. But Flora's hit some good shots. They've moved the ball well this quarter. 14-point game. See if Springmeyer hits the second. He does. Great trip to the free throw line. Much needed 2 points right there for Noah Springmeyer, and the lead is back to 15. Fairfield is contesting. And Flora drives middle, and the ball is just flat out stripped, but Flora recovers it, and we are going to have a jump ball. And nope. We got another one ref called a jump, but another ref called a foul on Cooper Berg.
Got Ryan Rubel and Jeff Taylor reffing.
Is it good or bad that you know the refs' names?
Flora
on the inbounds pass, gets the shot up and scores. That is Meadows again, just a catch and shoot from about 15 feet. 13-point game. Springmeyer already has the ball in the right corner, gives it back out to Berg. It looks like there's a few other freshmen in the game here for Fairfield on the JV getting some extra minutes, which is very good for the future of the Mules program. Number 14 for Fairfield has it. I don't have his name on the roster. If you know who it is, jump in and tell us. He does look familiar. I just haven't matched his name yet.
Can't see it.
He's on the floor with the basketball. He lost the handles, and Flora picks it up.
Oh, is that
kicks
not
it
Hallam?
to Ostrike.
Oh, that's Caden Best. Caden Best.
Okay.
Pretty sure he's freshman.
He is. And Flora scores.
Oh, I'm behind. My bad.
Timeout from
And
Fairfield.
Fairfield called a timeout. I believe we'll take one as well. 11-point game. You're listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Andrew Diesel, your local Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Edward Jones is a proud supporter of your FCHS Mules. For all your investment needs, call Andrew Diesel at 842-4212. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
And welcome back. Coach Cody Bailey called that timeout. Fairfield is now up 11. A little bit of a run here from Flora. And I did get confirmation from some fans within earshot that is Caden Best in the game. He's wearing a different jersey number.
Yeah.
And I always appreciate the assistance. And the Mules do have a few new subs in the game right now.
Caden has an older brother, Dylan, who graduated a few years ago. He was a he was a great basketball player.
Yeah.
And his sister Ava, who just graduated this last year, she was a volleyball player.
Okay.
Yep.
Flora showed a full court press there. No problem for Fairfield to break it. They go down. And on cue, that's Ethan Hallam who gets a post shot, misses it, and Caden Best secures the offensive rebound. I'm very excited to say that. And sets it back up. Zane Lowry has the basketball, dribbles it to the top of the key, crosses over. Ball is tipped off of a Fairfield Mule leg and over to Flora. 2 minutes left in the fourth period. Fairfield's trying to hold on to this 11-point lead. They led by as much as 20 in the third period, if I'm not mistaken. Flora is bringing the ball up the floor. And they have it on the left corner. Skips it over. That is Paulus who has the basketball. Gives it back to Conklin. Lots of the same faces for Flora that have been in the whole time. Paulus again. Over to Meadows. He scored a few buckets in this second half. In the right corner, Ostrike has it. Drives middle. Goes up for the shot baseline. Gets blocked. Rebound Meadows. Pulls up, back to the top of the key to Conklin. 3 seconds on the shot clock. He pulls up off the iron, no good. Flora pulls the rebound down. Cooperberg says, no thanks, I'll take the ball. And here we go the other way. Drives basket to the middle, loses the handle, and Flora is going to secure the rebound and bring it back the other way. 1:16 left. Meadows pulls up for three. No, he fakes it, and he traveled. He must be a reason why he fooled me on that one as well. Fast-paced back and forth. 1:13 left. Flora is pressuring full court. And Bassinet is called.
Oh, he's calling a time.
Okay. Cody Bailey called a timeout. I was wondering if we were going to get to a 5-second call.
Yeah. We do have a couple more on the live chat if we want to go ahead.
Go for it.
We've got, Bo Fry saying turn around and tell Coach Sutton I said hi. Oh, there he is. Sutton, right next to you. And then we've got Eugene McGill saying, hey, Tammy. Hey, Eugene. And then we've got Betty Jean Faulkner watching from Marion, Illinois. Go Mules.
Marion, Illinois.
Yeah.
11-point game. Fairfield has the basketball. Alex Bassinet is taking it out for Fairfield, who runs a simple stack play, gets it into Cooperberg. Dribbles into a trap, and Flora takes the basketball from him, but they stepped out of bounds before going back the other way, so that's going to be Fairfield ball. And we will do it again. Flora's probably going to be in foul mode here. They've only got one team foul this quarter. Cooperberg has it again, drives right up on the right side again, who kicks it over to Ethan Hallam, gets it right back to Berg. He drives to the basket. Swikit passes it out to Springmeyer, who attacks middle. Fairfield's not slowing it down. They do recover an errant ball. And now Bassinet is slowing it down. He drives middle, has a clear lane to the basket, and we've got a foul, I believe, on the floor.
Fairfield's spacing it out pretty well.
Oh, it is going to be a two-shot foul. Very good. Yeah, they're spacing it out well. You know, you got your typical spread offense, I presume, to try to run some clock. Maze. It's just about kind of trusting that the clock is your best friend. you know,
Trust in the rhythm of the play.
Yeah.
Not to get too panicked with the ball.
I mean, you're only looking for the highest of high percentage shots. As Bassinet hits the first free throw, it rattles in.
And I will say they're doing really well with the shot clock.
And missed free throw, but a rebound from Fairfield. That is Hallam, and his shot is blocked, and Fairfield recovers. 45 seconds left, 12-point game. Having some trouble throwing it in. We're going to air it deep to Springmeyer, who's going to settle it. Stay right there, Springmeyer. Don't be in a hurry, Noah. Cooperberg kicks it out to the left. Hallam for three. It is good. Ethan Hallam with a wide-open catch-and-shoot three. That's good in-and-out rhythm. And here comes Flora the other way. They are in a hurry with 25 seconds left, and he skips it over across, and that is a foul. That is Conklin on the drive, and he's fouled on the shot, and so he's going to have two shots. 22.5 seconds left. Mules are up 47-32. And he hits the first free throw. Second one's coming up. Fairfield needs to get this rebound regardless, and there will be no rebound. He makes the second one, and now Flores just letting him bring it up. They're playing a pressure man somewhat at half court, almost like a trap defense. Bassinet has it down to Springmeyer. 13 seconds left. He's going to dribble and attack the middle. Fairfield is not going to let their clock run out, and that's perfectly fine for Noah Springmeyer, who's going to drive and score. 3 seconds left, 15-point game. Ostrike's going to shoot a contested three, and it is no good. And that is your ball game. Fairfield wins over Flora 49-34. A great showing on defense and offense from Fairfield. And the pesky defense was a problem for Flora all night from Fairfield.
Especially early.
Yeah.
Fairfield.
For Fairfield early.
And our band, they're awesome.
And the band is here as the curtain opens.
Yes.
And don't go anywhere, folks. Get a drink, go to the bathroom. Varsity is coming up in just a few minutes. You're listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Looking for a convenient bank with a local touch? Welcome to People's National Bank. With our easy-to-use services and friendly bankers, we are here to make your banking experience smooth and personalized. From checking accounts to mortgages and agriculture loans, we're always here for you. Experience the difference with People's National Bank, where convenience meets community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Kaiser Farms is proud to support Mule Nation and the FCHS Mules. Ryan and Michelle Kaiser, along with the entire Kaiser Farms family, wish Harv and the Mules the very best of luck this basketball season. Whether it's farming needs or high-quality show pigs, Brian is ready to help you succeed. Give him a call at 618-838-9432. That's 618-838-9432. From the team at Kaiser Farms, go Mules!
All right, welcome back to the Mule Barn. Getting some entertainment from the pep band. And boys, the pep band, did you guys have a pep band in high school?
We had one every once in a while. There's nothing better than going to another school and then playing in front of you and it loud, your ears are ringing down there. That's the best time.
It's a great atmosphere. There's a small Division I school in my hometown, and I always loved when the pep band was there. And if you're just joining us, I'm Matt McHugh, and I'm joined by some Bobcat baseball players at Frontier Community College, Mays Gosser and Drake Buffington. Mays is from Russell County, Kentucky, and Drake is from Goreville. We are converting him to the good side of the 618, right? 618 down there as well. Thoughts on the JV game from both of you?
I thought it was pretty good. I felt like Fairfield controlled the game most of the way, and then they kind of they didn't give up there at the end, but they were letting Flora crawl back. They hit a few shots, but they pulled away and they had a nice.
We were commenting on the broadcast. Maybe they got a little comfortable. They got up by 20, and that's very. I mean, we're all guilty of it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Really, doing what they was used to in the third quarter.
And you know, sometimes when you get up by 20 on a team, they just roll over and die. And Flora wasn't doing that. To their credit, they played hard, and a lot of times that's what JV is about, is instilling not only good basketball skills but values for competition.
For sure.
You know, persevering, working together, playing hard. But we've got a good varsity matchup for you. The Fairfield Mules varsity team, they are 2-3 on the year. They went 2-2 in the Capital Classic, I believe it's called. I got an opportunity to broadcast some of that. And then last week they were defeated by Waltonville in quite a competitive game. And for those of you who are listening in, it was pretty good with Waltonville start to finish. And then Waltonville went to Carbondale, a bigger school, the next day. And I'm not sure beat the brakes off of them does justice.
They dismantled them.
And, you know, I talked to Coach Scott McElravy, the varsity coach for the Mules, after the game. And overall, he was pleased with a lot of effort and a lot of things from his team. But a couple of the keys he talked about as points of emphasis is protecting the basketball and continuing to defend better than they have to start the year. So those are a couple. Those are a couple points of weakness that needs to be improved upon. That has been emphasized so far this year for our Mules. But you know, our group is very young. We're only returning one starter, Jake Easton, from last year's team. But we've got some really talented juniors. Breaking Kovaci, I'm watching him warm up right now. Owen Gruen, who is fresh off of an injury. Austin Grieve commanding the offense. We've got a really talented young group, and I was telling these players the way that I expect them to play in March is very different from the way they're playing right now. The experience that these boys are going to get over these 2 months is going to be huge.
They're going to learn a lot throughout here.
What were some of the biggest lessons you guys learned from going to JV to varsity during your time? Or did you ever play JV?
I never played JV. So
I played a little bit of JV my freshman year, but that was about it.
Thrown to the wolves.
How about just what's some of the adjustments that you have to go through when you start getting more time? How about that?
The speed is the main thing. The speed of the game, just everyone being aggressive. Everybody wants it more, and the crowd is banging as it is right now.
Do you feed off the crowd very much?
No, you feed off the crowd. It just depending on the player you are. Some people doesn't like that energy, but me personally, it fires me up and gets me rolling.
Some people don't like it. It's negative. Some people it gets them going. Some people they don't even pay attention to it. Real quick, we've got a little bit of time. I just want to bring one thing to your attention. The Maurice's in Fairfield is doing a promotion. We are accepting donations, non-perishable food items, I do believe, in the month of December to the Feed My Sheep nonprofit in town, which helps provide free meals to those in need in town. If you go to the Fairfield Maurice's and bring in any food items, they will be giving a coupon for your next purchase. So take advantage of that at some point while you're doing some Christmas shopping. And it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. You know, we did our Fan Fest in October, and we were accepting donations to Feeding Kids of Wayne County, and People's National Bank actually does a promotion where they make donations every time a mule hits a 3-point basket to Feeding Kids of Wayne County, and then there's Feed My Sheep. And there are multiple other wonderfully run nonprofits to help serve the community and for those in need, which is just a great example of the wonderful people that we have in our community. Flora, we'll switch to Flora. What I really know is that I believe they have a new head coach this year. They are 1-3 on the season, and Coach McElravy mentioned that they've also got a lot of new faces. But as we've touched on earlier in the broadcast, this is a rivalry game. And the records go out the window when you're playing a rivalry team. A lot of times it doesn't matter. You're going to get their best. They're going to get your best.
It's a different style of playing. Both teams are going to be super aggressive early.
And there's probably a little bit of, hey, settle in.
Yeah.
You know, the settle in factor, let the nerves get out. This is the first time that Fairfield is playing at home. That could be a very, very good thing. They might feed off of this crowd and jump out to a lead that they don't.
Be more comfortable with the rims, too.
Yes.
It's one thing you don't really look at a lot being a fan is the rims that you play on. Some rims are soft, some rims are hard. They're at their house, so they know how to shoot here.
You know, that's a good point that doesn't really get touched on. I remember my playing days. There were gyms that I hated playing at because I just didn't like the way the rims moved.
Yeah.
Well, we got about 7 minutes left till tip-off. Why don't we take a break, Tammy? We'll pay the bills a little bit more. Thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to jump in the live chat. You are listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Kaiser Farms is proud to support Mule Nation and the FCHS Mules. Ryan and Michelle Kaiser, along with the entire Kaiser Farms family, wish Harv and the Mules the very best of luck this basketball season. Whether it's farming needs or high-quality show pigs, Brian is ready to help you succeed. Give him a call at 618-838-9432. That's 618-838-9432. From the team at Kaiser Farms, go Mules!
If it's in style, it's at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield. Christy and the girls at Carnaby Square are proud to have served Fairfield and Southern Illinois for over 40 years. With premium women's apparel, jewelry, accessories, and shoes from brands like Multiples, Charlie B., and Brighton, just to name a few. Whatever your style, the team at Carnaby can help you find exactly what you're looking for. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5, with extended hours till 7 on Thursday. Come experience Carnaby Square, the fashion leader, at 115 East Main in Fairfield.
Looking for a college that puts you first? At Frontier Community College in Fairfield, Illinois, you'll find small class sizes, affordable tuition, and faculty who care about your success. Whether you're preparing for a career, transferring to a university, or sharpening your skills, FCC is the place to start. Join the Bobcat family today. Discover why Frontier is the best decision ever. 618-842-3711 or visit us at iecc.edu/FCC.
When you bank with strangers, you get treated like one. Hi, I'm Michelle Garner with the Fairfield Banking Company, and each day we strive to make your banking experience top-notch. Whether you're opening a new account or buying your first home, it's important to us. You're not just another customer, and we're not just another bank. Stop by today at any of our 4 convenient locations, the Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Company. We're the hometown banks, and everybody knows your name. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Mule Nation at the Mule Barn, and I just want to give a massive shout out to the Fairfield band director. I do not know who he is, but I strive to have the passion and the energy that this man has with his band. It's great when you are led by somebody who loves what they're doing as much as he does. It is obvious and evident, and the place is rocking. What a great atmosphere. And I was just told that the Mule Band is having their Christmas concert this Sunday at 3 o'clock at Fairfield High School. I was in band. It's not necessarily something I tattoo across my forehead. I was in band and choir, and I always love the concerts and the performances. So if you're around, coming out and listen to some great music and support the band.
Yeah.
Just about 3.5 minutes left.
Livesay just does an amazing job.
Yeah.
Like our band has here later on in the season, they'll do a recording, like it's a video audition basically to perform at the state basketball championship games.
Okay.
And they've went, I know, at least 1 year, maybe 2. So he's done an amazing job with with a band.
School spirit goes so much farther than your football and your basketball teams. That's just one piece of the puzzle, but the alumni, the parents, the band, the choir, the other clubs, just loving what you do and taking so much pride. That's a big part of having such a great community, and it's always refreshing to see. I've seen some stale bands before in my day.
Oh. I'm not going to lie. I mean, we used to have some stale bands, but yeah, Live Say has really brought ours to life these past few years, or several years actually. He's been here. Just an amazing job.
Just about 2 minutes left till tip-off. I think we'll take one final break.
Yep.
Varsity action coming up between Fairfield and Flora. You are listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Whether you're in the market for a pole barn or a timber frame home, leave the details to Walters Buildings. As the premier post frame builder in the Midwest, Walters Buildings uses only the highest quality materials and the most skilled craftsmen in the industry for a building experience that matches their award-winning buildings. Contact your local Walters Buildings representative at waltersbuildings.com to see what they do for you. Build with confidence. Build with Walters. Family owned since 1958.
Welcome back. Final seconds of warm-up. Fairfield has just made their way to their bench. We got a great matchup for you coming up alongside Drake Buffington, who's going to join us for the first half as Mays moves back to the camera, and Tammy Anderson on the computer. My name is Matt McHugh. Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure to let us know where you're joining us from. Jump in the live chat if you haven't. A rivalry game is popping up, and we are going to have our national anthem coming up, so we will leave the crowd mic on for that, and we will be back with starting lineups and tip-offs right after this.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And on behalf of Fairfield Community High School students, staff, and administration, we'd like to welcome you to Jed Foster Court at the Mule Barn. Tonight, we have a BDC East matchup between the Flora Wolves and your Fairfield Mules. We'll have our starting lineups in just a moment, but if you'll all please stand and remove your hats and direct your attention to the flag for the playing of our national anthem by the FCHS Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Josh Livesay. And now for your starting lineups. First, for the Flora Wolves. At a guard, a 5'11" senior, number 24, Kyler Dennis. At a forward, a 6'2" junior, number 30, Gage Dugan. At a guard, a 6-foot senior, number 10, Noah Hatcher. At a guard, a 6-foot senior, number 5, Parker Helm. And at forward, a 6'5" senior, number 34, Ison Lusk. The Bulls are coached by Mr. Jason Hanson. Now on your feet for your Fairfield Mules. At a guard, a 5'9" junior, number 3, Austin Brave. At a forward, a 6'2" senior, number 15, Lane Thompson. At a guard, a 5'9" senior, number 22, Jake Easton. And a forward, a 6'1" junior, number 33, Rankin Kalachi. And at guard, a 6'5" junior, number 21, Owen Bruin. And your Mules are coached as always by Mr. Scott McElready.
Starting lineups are announced, and we've got for the Flora Wolves, number 24, Kyler Dennis, a senior. Number 30, Gage Dugan, he is a junior. Number 10, Noah Hatcher, another senior. Parker Helm, number 5, he is a senior. And then Isham Lusk, number 34, the 6'5", 160-pound man in the middle for Flora. Same 5 as has been all year for Fairfield. You've got number 3, Austin Grieve, number 15, Lane Robson, Owen Gruen, number 21, the lone returning starter, Jake Easton from last year's team, and Braken Kovaci, number 33, as the other forward. Owen Gruen is ready to tip up with Isham Lusk. And here comes the ref for the tip-off, and we are ready to go. Ball is in the air, secured by Fairfield. Jake Easton's going to bring the ball up the floor for Fairfield. Flora is in man-to-man defense. That pass attempt is tipped right off the bat to Gruen. Fakes the handoff, resets back up towards the top of the key. Stapes his man off, drives right, goes into traffic, hits Jake Easton, who dribbles baseline, nowhere to go, dribbles back out. Fairfield's going to reset. There is no shot clock running right now. Braken Kovaci has the ball, drives baseline, has a lane, and he scores. Just fakes right, goes left, right by his defender with no help side, and finishes easy bucket at the rim for Braken Kovaci. Flora is bringing the ball down the floor. That's number 24, Kyler Dennis, who is the point guard ball handler right now for Flora, setting up the offense. Gets a ball screen, goes right. Fairfield doubles off of it and recovers, and they hit a sliding number 5. That is Helm. I believe it's Parker Helm, who misses the three-point shot at the top of the key, and the ball is out of bounds to Fairfield. And Flora is showing full court pressure right off the tip. Just under a minute gone. Grieve comes up, receives the inbounds pass, gives it right back to Owen Gruen, who's just going to bring the ball up the floor by himself, hands it off to Grieve, and he crosses half court. Fairfield's going to set up their offense. Grieve crosses over to the left. Bounce pass at the elbow to Kovaci. Over to Gruen, shoots a contested 3, no good. Rebound Flora, brings the ball up the floor. Kyler Dennis has it up to Parker Helm. Back to Parker at the top, to the corner. Nice slip pass to Lusk, tipped by Owen Gruen. Grieve attempted to save it out of bounds, to no avail, and the ball will stay with Flora with 6 minutes and 34 seconds left in the early stages of the first quarter. Box inbounds play for Flora underneath. They do get it in to the top of the key to Helm. running baseline. I'm just guessing that Parker Helm might be their three-point shooter, just the way that he's been moving and setting up some plays. A slip pass on a drive and a foul. I believe that is Noah Hatcher who was driving towards the middle. Yes, and that's Jake Easton on the foul. So Flora, even in the JV game, was showing a lot of weak side cuts to the middle within their motion offense, and that is continuing with the varsity team. Lusk has the ball, gets it back out to the top of the key. Kyler Dennis sets it up, back to Parker Helm on the right corner, lobs it to Lusk, off of his hand and then off of Jake Easton's hand, and the ball stays with Flora again.
Oh.
And it was at a tip on the inbounds pass to Lusk. He misses the tip shot, gets the rebound, misses a putback shot. Greaves secures the rebound. Greaves is a very underrated rebounder.
Yes.
He's very good at pursuing the basketball. Jake Easton with a head of steam down the floor. Kovaci fires a three, and it is short and out of bounds. That'll go to Flora. It just didn't look like Kovaci got the right handle on the shot before he took it. It was an open in-rhythm shot. He's got a little smirk on his face like, oops, my bad. He is fun to watch play.
I was going to say, Dad's sitting over there like, that's not my kid.
I said it on the broadcast when he was on the other side, too. So. Dennis has it. He backs Grieve down to the elbow and runs out of places to go. Hits Hatcher, who goes underneath to Lusk, who shoots a turnaround shot in the paint. He misses. Rebound by Robson. Great rebound. Easton's going to bring the ball up the floor. 2-0 Fairfield. Hands it off to Gruen on the right side. Sizing up his defender. Resets back to the top of the key. Hits to Robson, down to the corner to Kovaci. Here comes Gruen on the post-up. They don't give it to him. They give it to Easton, drives right by his man. Kicks out to Robson for an open three. Good. Could see that play unfolding. Great ball movement, inside-out basketball. Lane Robson hits a good three. 5-0 Fairfield early in the first.
Oh, and isn't that like $3?
$3 to Feeding Kids of Wayne County, courtesy of People's National Bank. Thank you for the reminder. Kovaci is guarding Helm in the corner, and an errant pass that is going to be backcourt to Fairfield. Let's see where they gave it to us. Is it going to be underneath? Yeah, it's going to be underneath.
Yeah, this is my first boys game, so
okay.
I forgot. Yeah, till that happened, I was like, I think we got. And then we'll have, do we have player of the game for boys this year?
We will have player of the game, I do believe. That was as of last week.
Yeah.
We will have to do player. It was Jake Easton for the Waltonville game.
Okay.
So we had an inbounds pass, and it was tipped out of bounds. Gruen takes it at the elbow again on the next inbound pass. Drives baseline, up and under. No good. Gets his own rebound. Going up in traffic. That ball is out of bounds. Will stay with Fairfield. Good strong play from Owen Gruen underneath. Just wasn't able to finish. I feel like there's just a little bit more confidence from Owen Gruen every time we see him. Inbounds play to Kovaci, back to Easton, sizes up a three, passes on it, dribbles it back up to the left wing, drives middle, teardrop, no good, long, rebound Flora by Lusk, bringing the ball up the floor is going to be Dennis with a little bit of traffic, and Gruen reads the inbounds pass and picks it off. Turnover to Fairfield, giving it to Easton, who's pushing the tempo a little bit, crosses over right, hits it to Kovaci, back to Robson, shot fake on the three. Loses the handle, saves it to Flora, who makes an errant outlet pass on their own, but they recover it, get a wide open shot down low and miss, and Fairfield gets the rebound, and Jake Easton has seen enough. He's going to walk the ball up the floor.
They need to slow it down.
Yeah, it's just looking a little sloppy early.
Yeah.
And we talked in the pregame, settling in.
Both teams are getting some good shots close, but nothing to fall quite yet.
And that looked like a foul away from the basket.
His first, the team's second.
I think that was Kyler Dennis on the foul, guarding Jake Easton. Breaking Kovaci is going to throw the ball in. 3 minutes, 43 seconds left in the first quarter. 5-0 Fairfield wins. Handoff on the inbounds. Back to Kovaci. Foul on the reverse layup attempt. That's the third or fourth time I've seen Fairfield run that inbounds where they just pass it on a quick bounce pass right inbounds, and then the person throwing the ball in just runs and receives a handoff. And it was a beautiful, beautiful executed play, and Kovaci's going to have two shots, and he's going to make the first. Subs are coming in. Cruz Wells is going to come in for Austin Grieve. 6-0 Fairfield, 3 minutes and 39 seconds left in the first period. Second free throw from Kovaci is up and good. 4 points for breaking Kovaci early. 7-0 Mules lead. Bringing the ball up the floor is number 10, Hatcher. And Robson about picks off the pass, but Flora recovers, has it at the right corner. Entry pass into the paint to Hatcher, and we've got a foul underneath by Jake Easton.
That's 2 on him early.
And, you know, the active hands is a good and a bad thing. Just a little bit too much hands in the cookie jar is what we used to say. Flora in a box inbound set underneath. Multiple subs coming in for Flora, and Fairfield has sent Jake Easton to the bench. Grieve came right back in for him. Great job by Austin Grieve to pick off the inbounds pass. Outlet handoff to Lane Robson, who brings it up the floor, has no numbers, picks up his dribble, kicks it back out to Kovaci, who's going to slow it down and reset. He hands it off to Gruen. And back to work goes the Mules on offense. Ball screen from Kovaci, sets up a 3 for Gruen, and pitch and catch. That's a layup, folks. Owen Gruen for 3. Kovaci set up the screen, and both defenders dropped. And Gruen was just left with 3 feet of space, and that's an oh-no-no if you're guarding Owen Gruen.
Wouldn't be surprised to see Flora take a timeout here soon.
10-0 Mules. Yeah, you got to think if Fairfield scores again or one more lapse. Flora attacks the basket on the left side, back out to the right wing, down to number 13, excuse me, fresh into the game. That's Crawford. Shot is up. It is no good. Outlet pass to Kovaci. He's got a little space. Goes up for the layup. Left hand, and it is off the front of the rim. And a jump ball by Cruz Wells. And possession will stay with Flora. Lane Robson is going to go to the bench, and Harv Kaiser is going to come in for him. Flora's going to have the basketball. Kyler Dennis is bringing it up the floor. 10-0 Mules lead. 2 minutes and 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Flora's looking for something on offense, anything to drop to get a momentum going. And just a little bit of a communication breakdown, and there it is. Kyler Dennis drives from the cuts from the weak side to baseline and was shocked at how open he was, and he scored underneath for the first points of the game for Flora. Owen Gruen brings the ball up the floor, bounce passes it to Grieve, who hits a cutting Gruen. That was actually Cruz Wells on the pass. And just a great give-and-go type of movement, and Flora takes a quick timeout. We will take one as well. You are listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Whether you're in the market for a pole barn or a timber frame home, leave the details to Walters Buildings. As the premier post frame builder in the Midwest, Walters Buildings uses only the highest quality materials and the most skilled craftsmen in the industry for a building experience that matches their award-winning buildings. Contact your local Walters Buildings representative at waltersbuildings.com to see what they do for you. Build with confidence. Build with Walters. Family owned since 1958.
Welcome back. Let's do a quick reset. Can't ask for too much better of a start here from Fairfield. 12-2 lead. Just a minute and 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Great defense. 151 devices are tuning in. Thank you so much for doing so.
Yes.
10-point lead for Fairfield, and it's been, a mix of breaking. Kovaci has had some great attacks to the basket. Owen Gruen with a great 3, and then that last possession right there, you had a bounce pass to Grieve, who gave it to Cruz Wells in the corner, and Gruen just cut right down the middle of the floor. Wells was waiting for him. Easy pitch and catch for a good layup from Owen Gruen. Flora's bringing the ball back up the floor. It's going to be Kyler Dennis again. Picks his dribble up at the elbow. They're going to hit Crawford, who can't handle the pass, and that's a turnover. Fairfield has the ball. Greaves coming hard the other way. Hits an open Cruz Wells, who loses that opening. Drives baseline. Skip passes it across to Kaiser for an open 3. Shot is up. No good. Rebound Flora. Good box out. Good box out from number 23. I believe that was Heimlich. And Cruz Wells is called for an over-the-back call. Great ball moving again. Cruz Wells drove baseline on the shot fake, hit a Carve Kaiser for an open three-point shot. Keep getting good shots like that. That's good work from Fairfield. Flora has it. Up at the top of the key, another cut. Shot goes up. That is no good. That's Heimlich again. Good elevation. Greaves bringing it down with a head of steam, loses the handle. Flora gets the turnover, and here they come the other way. Dennis is attacking with 3-on-2 numbers, goes right into his man that's breaking Kovaci, and he scores. Tyler Dennis has all 4 points for Flora now, and they're showing some full court pressure, and a lot of contact on Austin Grieve. No call. Flora gets the rebound, and that's going to be a traveling call. Dugan, number 30, Gage Dugan, just ran before he secured the basketball. Kyler Dennis is going to take a break. And Grieve went to just dribble right by his man. There was lots of body contact, and there wasn't anything called. And, you know, it's fine if we're going to get away with the same type of contact. I think that may actually favor Fairfield. And Scott McElravy is going to call a timeout. Fairfield was having trouble getting north or south, and danger of a 10-second call. So we'll take a quick one as well. You're listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
At FNB, we're proud to serve our customers and our communities. In fact, we've been doing both since 1903. And that's why whether it's at the ball fields or the business luncheons, the tailgates or scholarship night, we're there, in the background and the front row, supporting the cause, supporting our neighbors, and investing in our home. Dedicated to truly serving our region. FNB. Banking. Business. Life.
39.1 seconds left in the first quarter. Fairfield is attempting an inbounds pass. They do to Harv Kaiser, 12-4 lead. Kaiser brings the ball up the floor, loses the handle, and the ball is out of bounds to Flora. So some pressure defense from Flora has given Fairfield some trouble over the last few possessions. And that's what Flora needs if they're going to try to claw their way back into this early deficit that they have. Parker Helm has the basketball at the top of the key. 30 seconds left. Shot clock is off. And again, with that weak side cutting motion offense, they got a backdoor slip to Crawford, and he is blocked. He was under the basket, had nowhere to go. Cruz Wells with a great block. He gets his own rebound. And Parker Helm has it in the corner. He's trapped. He hits Crawford underneath again, who hits a slip to number 30, Dugan, at the free throw line, who hits a touch pass. We got 5 seconds left. Fairfield needs to get the ball in to get a shot off. Cruz Wells has it. 2 seconds. 1 second. Holy contact. And the first quarter is over. The score, Fairfield is up 12-6 over the Flora Wolves. You are listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
When Justin, a local volunteer firefighter, needs one of the department's trucks serviced, he calls Cam, whose repair company keeps everything rolling. In turn, Justin helps keep Cam and all of the community safe. Together, they support each other, and Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them and every member with safe and reliable power. It's why REMCs exist, and together, it all works. Wayne White Electric Cooperative, 10,000 members, 11 counties, one very dependable utility.
Welcome back. Fairfield leads 12-6 after the first quarter. If you tuned into the Walton game on Friday, we were talking about how the way that a crew officiates a game is an adjustment that every player needs to make, and that crew was very tight, calling a lot of things, and it seems like this crew is letting a lot of stuff go early on both sides. An adjustment period for both teams, so I'll be interested to see how they both respond to it. Fairfield has the basketball. Kovaci drives middle, kicks it out to Easton. Quick catch and shoot three. Front iron, no good. Flora has the rebound and is coming up the floor. That's Trezala, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, with the basketball. Gives it to Heimlich,
exchange student,
who catches and drives and misses the shot. Rebound Fairfield. I'm sorry, Tammy, you said that was he's an exchange student. Okay.
Yes.
Well, welcome. Easton crosses over right, drives middle, has a good pull-up from 15. Shot's no good. Trezala has the rebound again, and he is running into trouble from Lane Robson, and Lane is going to be called for a foul.
We do have some new live chat going. That is so loud. New live chat going on right now. We've got Scott Rich saying, "Go Mules, beat your big rivals," watching from Marion, Illinois. Will saying that is a good band, and I can hear that music right here in the background. And then we'll go ahead and I'll finish the rest later.
Thank you all for tuning in. Flora has the ball, left corner. Parker Helm has it, swings it all the way across to Kyler Dennis, who is fouled underneath on the shot attempt. Austin Grieve is who's called for that foul. And Kyler Dennis is going to have 2 shots. He's got 4 of their 6 points so far. Just about a minute gone in the first quarter. And he hits the first free throw.
I believe that's 6 unanswered from Flora currently.
I think you're right.
Five,
yeah. Because it was 10-0 at one point, 10-2, then 12-2. Second free throw's up, no good. Strong rebound by Lane Robson. Flora is on a 5-0 run. Let's see if Fairfield can do something about it. Full court pressure off the miss. And Fairfield's got to get the ball up the floor, and a foul is called on Flora. And that is a foul on Heimlich, number 23. And Grieve's going to take a break. Owen Gruen is going to come back into the game. I'm not sure what we're waiting on.
I don't know.
One of the refs is talking to Lane Robson down in the corner.
Making him tuck in his shirt.
Oh, he's tucking in his shirt. Well, that's fair enough. Inbounds to Gruen is open, and he's going to dribble it up the floor. Flora is not going to try to double team him. Gives it to Robson down on the left corner. Hits Easton coming up off of a screen. Nothing's available. Ashton King fresh into the game, not open. Kovaci gets a screen from him, comes up, hits Easton down underneath, and he's going to score. Great ball movement in the motion offense from Fairfield. Great off-ball screens and a great answer and a great offensive set. 7-point lead. Flora has the basketball at the left elbow, drives middle, goes up, pulls up a shot, and he's going to be called for a travel. 1 extra step than the rule book allows for Heimlich, and a turnover to Fairfield. Full court pressure again from Flora. And it looks like a simple full court man-to-man, except the man throwing the ball in is his defender's not guarding him. So he can trap if needed, but they're not trapping Owen Gruen. He's going to bring the ball up the floor by himself. Facing up his man, Kovaci has it on the left wing, kicks it back out to Gruen, who faked the slip and the drive, goes up and under, picks up his dribble. Kovaci resets it at the top of the key, drives to the left, kicks it to Gruen, fires a 3, no good, pulls down the rebound, Ashton King, and he scores. That ball just fell into his lap. It didn't hit anything. The shot didn't.
It was a nice pass.
And Fairfield is in a 2-3 zone, and Lane Robson picks off the pass, and he's got an open lane, and he scores. Great work off the timeout from Fairfield here with some unanswered points of their own. And they are back in man-to-man. It looks like 18-7 is the score. 5 minutes and 20 seconds left. Lane Robson picks off another pass. And Flora is going to have the ball, maintaining possession on the sideline. They negotiate the throw-in, and they find it. Crawford has the ball over to the left corner. Nice little bounce pass, slipping behind the defender on a backdoor cut. Shot is no good. Flora gets the rebound again. Hatcher has the basketball, dribbles it back out, picks up his dribble on the left wing. Looking for his next move, throws it to nobody.
Wow.
And Crawford finds it somehow, and he scores and is fouled. And will get an extra free throw, or a chance to complete the three-point play. Yeah, the Flora Wolves, they had picked up the ball on the left wing, and he had nowhere to go. He was about to get called with a 5-second call, throws it towards what looked like 2 Fairfield defenders, and Crawford comes up with the basketball and scores. He gets his own Fairfield gets the rebound on the missed free throw, so the three-point play is not completed. Easton's going to bring the ball up. He's directing traffic here. Great give and go. Teardrop, no good. Back iron. Great 1-2 offense right there from Fairfield. They just weren't able to finish the shot. Flora gets the rebound. 9-point lead for Fairfield. Lusk has it, dribbles it back out. That's actually Strazala, I do believe. No, that is Lusk back in the game, excuse me. Gives it to number 30. That's Dugan on the right wing. Up to number 10 for Flora at the top of the key. Hatcher over to Crawford. And a travel is called.
Flora really likes that 5-out motion pass cut type offense.
They're doing a lot of the man farthest away from the baskets, cutting to the middle, and if you can get a slip and then you can get backdoor cuts. It necessitates very good help side defense. Yeah. In order to counteract it, you've got to be aware of where your man and the ball is at all times. You got to be use your peripheral vision. Jake Easton's being contested hard, bringing the ball up the floor, eyes up. He hits Kovaci. Back to Easton, backdoor cut to Gruen. Pass is tipped and picked up by Flora. Here they come the other way. And they slip it down underneath to Lusk, who turns around and scores in the paint. 18-11, I believe, is the score. 7-point Fairfield lead. So the tempo in the last couple minutes been a little bit of back and forth on the momentum. More Flora momentum than Fairfield momentum, I'd say, outside of that one run after Flora scored 5 straight. Kaiser gets it to Gruen. He's going to fire a 3, and that's the rally killer right there. 3-point basket, Owen Gruen. Beautiful shot. Catch and shoot. I could watch him do that all day. 10-point lead, Fairfield, 21-11. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the ball game, or in the first half. Flores looking for their next play here, running their motion offense. Crawford has it, puts the ball down on the floor, takes 2 dribbles and kicks it back out. And then he receives the post pass, backs up, back to the basket. Errant pass is tipped and stolen by Jake Easton. Head up full of steam, and he went for the outlet home run pass, and it was read and picked off perfectly by Dugan. So Florida's going to have it again, and they're going to pass it out of bounds. That's going to be another turnover. Back to Fairfield. Grieve is going to re-enter the game for Fairfield, and Jake Easton is going to take a break. And Flora is being called to come up and challenge Grieve hard, and Flora picks off the pass. That's Dugan again. Just didn't come to the pass very hard if you're Fairfield, and Flora read it perfectly like a safety pick 6 going to the end zone. And Crawford is fouled, and he's going to go to the line for 2 shots. And the first shot is up and no good.
Do you have some more?
Kaylin Crawford.
Yep.
And he hits the second free throw.
Oh.
So a 9-point game, I think.
Yeah.
Yep. They hadn't changed the scoreboard yet. Harv Kaiser's going to throw the ball in for Fairfield. Owen Gruen and Austin Grieve are in the game, and Owen Gruen's going to come get the basketball. Grieve was nudging him. Go get it. They're not going to guard you like that. And they're going to pick his pocket from behind and get another turnover. And they're going to cut weak side to the middle. Shot is up. It is no good. Gruen secures the rebound. 2.5 minutes left. Outlets to Grieve. He's going to attack the basket from the left side, and he is fouled. That is number 32, Bullard. I think that's his first action for Flora today. Foul is on him, and that's going to be a side. I know they're going to give it to Fairfield underneath. Just under 2.5 minutes left in the first half. 4 out, dumps it up to Gruen, top of the key, fakes the 3, gets his man off balance, drive up and under. Foul is on the floor. If you're Owen Gruen, just keep doing that.
Yeah, just keep doing it.
They're having trouble. They're having trouble keeping you in front, and when you can create offense off the dribble. When you drive, and 2 defenders have to respect that you can drive and finish because they need to help. That opens up shot opportunities and makes open men underneath for Fairfield. Lob pass into Kovaci. Looks for Gruen. He's not there. Gives it to Kaiser. Over to Grieve. Left corner. Back up to Kovaci. He drives, puts the ball on the floor. Nice little slip pass to Ashton King. Touch off the front iron, no good. Great ball movement from Fairfield, not rewarded with a bucket. Flora has it coming the other way, and Dennis throws up a 3, and it is short. He was left wide open, and fortunate for Fairfield that shot didn't fall because they all picked up everybody but him. Owen Gruen goes with a full head of steam straight to the basket, does not score, and gets
a jump
ball. He's pulling for his own rebound, and a jump ball was called before he secured it. And Flora is going to receive the possession, alternating possession. I think both teams are getting a little frustrated.
Yeah.
There's a lot of contact in this game, and you always want the contact to go your way, and you want to let some things go. And it's about managing your emotions and keeping your focus on the things you can control. Great defense from Harv Kaiser to tip the pass out to the backcourt. It is recovered by Dennis. Grieve is guarding him. Crosses over to the right, dribbles left, kicks it over to the left wing for three. That is no good. Back iron. That is number 23, Heimlich, on the missed three-point attempt, and Grieve has it, dribbling it up the floor. 1 minute, 13 seconds left, and here comes aggressive defense from Heimlich, who is taller than Grieve. Grieve goes right by him, kicks it to King, who fakes the pass, dribbles it back out, picks up his dribble at the top of the key, hits Harv Kaiser, fakes the shot, drives middle, kicks it out to Kovaci, down to Grieve for three. No, front iron. Good rebound attempt by Gruen, and he's going to be called for an over-the-back call. And he's going to come out and take a break. Lane Robson's going to come in for him. That's 54 seconds left. And that is the fifth foul on Fairfield. So
Flora is in the bonus. And it looks like Bullard is going to be taking the shots at the free throw line. That over-the-back call for Owen Gruen is kind of he got punished for being able to jump higher.
Yeah.
And he came from behind the arc and just elevated and just landed on him when he pulled the rebound down.
A bunch of referees call it different.
Yeah, a lot of refs will say.
You can reach over somebody. You can't push somebody. There's a totally difference. If they see you're taller than somebody and you reach over and grab the ball, they're going to call a foul. But that's not a foul unless you make forcible contact.
Exactly.
And I would say that was probably one of those 50-50 scenarios where you're going to have
he came jumping in there, so there was some contact.
But there's going to be some refs that let that go. Yeah.
For sure.
And that's a good – and, you know, what I always taught my kids when I coached basketball was if you box out your man, you leave no doubt. If you're pushing him out of the lane, he's going to run into you.
Yeah.
Put a body on somebody. Kaiser has the ball up the floor. Second free throw was made. And the pass is tipped out of bounds, and Flora is going to have it. 44 seconds left, and we are going to have a special guest who's going to share about some things coming up at halftime here. 8-point lead for Fairfield. Waning seconds of the first half. Flora has it at the elbow. Lob pass underneath to Crawford is tipped out of bounds, and it is going to be Fairfield basketball with 32 seconds left. Jake Easton is going to re-enter the game for Harv Kaiser. And Flora is continuing to show that full court pressure. Easton receives the basketball, gives it back to Kovaci, who was the inbounds passer, who brings it across half court. He's going to attack the basket. He is wide open, and he drives and cannot finish. Good shot. Flora is not slowing it down. They're going for a 2-for-1, and that is a score from Kyler Dennis. Just a simple fast break, hit the cutting man from the elbow for the fast break. 6-point game. Flora has cut more into the lead. You got 5 seconds left in the first half. Back to Easton on a set play. Wide open for three. Splash! A great offensive set from Fairfield to wind up the first half, and a score from Jake Easton for three. And at half, Fairfield takes a 9-point lead into the locker room, and we will be right back. You're listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
As a family-owned business, you can trust Rush Appliance and Furniture in Fairfield and Carmi to give your family the same attention they give theirs. If you need a refrigerator, range, laundry repair, dishwasher, or furniture, they have the brands you know and trust like Speed Queen, Amana, Maytag, KitchenAid, Lazy Boy, Sealy, and more. And with service after the sale second to none, Rush Appliance and Furniture is your one-stop shop for all your furniture and appliance needs. Rush Appliance and Furniture, 118 West Main in Fairfield and 206 East Main in Carmine.
Teamwork makes all the difference, whether it's on the field, in the field, or on the court. At Sork Farms GP, located just south of Fairfield, teamwork is a part of everyday life. The Sork family knows that working together is the key to success, and they encourage the Mules to do the same. Here's to a great season. Good luck, Mules, from everyone at Sork Farms GP.
Carter Trucking in Fairfield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes and wishes each and every one of them a great season, both on and off the field. From rock, sand, dirt, and gravel to riprap, topsoil, fertilizer, cold patch, and more, Carter Trucking in Fairfield has everything you need to get your excavation and dirt work done right. They'll even haul the material and equipment to the job site for you. Located at 7 Williamson Drive in Fairfield, that's Carter Trucking. Call 618-842-2022.
Welcome back. Halftime from the Mule Barn. Fairfield is up over Flora by a score of 24-15, and we are joined by Sarah Rush, who is here to talk to us about the Fairfield CEO program.
Yeah, it's
Did I get
actually
that right? The Wayne County CEO program. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We've been at it again this year. We've got 11 students, which is a big jump from last year. I only had 2.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's a big jump, but we're getting ready for class business, and that's going to take place here in the Mule Barn on February 3rd, and it's going to be CEO night, and we play Wayne City. So it's a Wayne County matchup.
Okay.
And we're encouraging kids and fans to dress as a CEO. And then at halftime, we've got a half-court shot that we're raffling off to one lucky individual. And if they make it, they win $10,000.
Wow. And now how much are tickets?
They are $10 a piece.
$10 for that raffle.
Yep.
Okay.
Or you can get 6 for $50, or you can get 15 for $100.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
those tickets are on sale now, so they make a great stocking stuffer.
And where can they get them?
They can get them from any Wayne County CEO student, or they can contact me, Sarah Rush, at 618-516-1200, and I can coordinate getting them a ticket.
Okay, wonderful. So a raffle, $10 per ticket. If your ticket is chosen,
yep,
which I will make sure that mine is,
right,
then you get one shot, one half-court shot, and if you make it, you get $10,000. So it's time for me. I'm going to text my friends from home. We've spent our entire lives preparing for this moment.
Bring them up.
Wonderful. Now, dress like a CEO night at home against Wayne City. Now, is that like Mark Cuban CEO, where I can just kind of dress like this? Or this is buttoned up?
So that's part of the Wayne County CEO program. It's professional dress or business casual dress each morning. And so it kind of that date comes in the heart of recruiting for next year's group, and we're going to highlight and recognize our investors in the program. We are totally self-funded, so there is an element of fundraising that we do, and someone's got to pay for my salary. And
you're not free.
No, I'm not free. But yeah, so it's just CEO night at the Mule Barn. We hope we can increase awareness for students for sure, but also the general population as well. Now, we will have tickets on sale this Thursday night here in the lobby of the Mule Barn for the upcoming girls game.
Okay.
So if folks want to come out Thursday night to the girls game and buy their raffle tickets, that would be great too.
Yes, and the girls are playing Wayne City.
Oh, on Thursday?
On Thursday at home. Yeah.
We didn't realize that.
So this is a dual credit program for these students. So what are some of the benefits that these students will receive from this program?
Okay, so it's open to any Wayne County junior or senior, so that includes Wayne City, Sisney, Fairfield, and even homeschooled students.
Okay.
We meet daily from 7:30 in the morning till 9, so it's the first 2 hours of the day. And we tour businesses. We'll have guest speakers come in, like accountants, insurance agents, marketing specialists, and we learn about entrepreneurship. We learn about small business ownership. In the fall semester, which we're bumping into the spring a little bit, but they work together on a class business. And in the spring, they start their own business, and then it's all showcased in the spring, April 18th, 26th, a trade show where they sell their product or service to, anyone who attends the trade show. students learn a lot of important soft skills that help them regardless of their career field. Networking, they gain networking just from local community leaders and business owners, and really work on just communication skills as a whole, both written and oral.
Valuable skills that
Absolutely.
take you very far.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's a beneficial program. If we have parents and grandparents listening, we want to encourage them to encourage their students to consider it.
Yes.
Next year. It's really fulfilling, and it's amazing to watch the kids, how they develop from August to April.
Yeah. Wonderful. Thank you for sharing, because I love learning about it. Now, one final time, when is the CEO night?
CEO night at the Mule Barn is Tuesday, February 3rd. The boys' game against Wayne City.
Okay.
We will draw the ticket. We will sell through third quarter of the JV game.
Okay.
We'll draw the winning ticket between the two games, and then the shot will take place at halftime.
So you got to be here.
You got to be here.
You can't buy the ticket and then hope your name is called and be told to come.
Right.
You got to be here to find out.
Buy the ticket today. You got to have that stub with you to prove that you are number 277.
You got to prove it.
Yeah.
So we're looking for a good packed house that night.
Yes, we are.
Wonderful.
It's
Sarah,
always fun to have a Wayne County matchup.
Oh, yes. Sarah, thank you for joining
Yeah,
us. And if I can plug, you will be at the First Pitch Dinner.
Yes.
And you came last year.
Yeah.
A wonderful event.
It
then the boys serving the food. We've plugged it a few times tonight.
They do a great job. They're always great kids to have on campus, respectful, but a lot of fun to be around too.
And these boys are doing a great job calling the game over here with me, bringing some good basketball insight.
We're enjoying having you on Mule Nation. So.
Well, I am. This is a dream come true. So I am very thankful to get the opportunity to do some of these games, and I love basketball. So I am very fortunate.
We just love seeing those connections with the community and the college. That is so important. So we're just so thankful for that.
Absolutely. So. Sarah, thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Matt.
And we have about a minute and a half left. Both teams are back on the floor. Just some quick halftime stats. Fairfield is up by 9, 24-15. Owen Gruen leads the way with 8 points. These are unofficial stats. Jake Easton has 5 points. Lane Robson has 5 points. Braken Kovaci has 4. And Ashton King has 2. Drake Buffington still on with us before he passes off to Mays Gosser in 20 seconds or less. What are some of your first half thoughts?
Yeah, I feel like there was sloppiness from both teams early, but they both kind of run a different kind of offense. Flora is more of that pass and cut, try and get to the basket. Fairfield is looking for those down screens and those double screens to come up and get those three-pointers. Flora hasn't hit a three yet, so I keep expecting to see Fairfield look for the three-point shot.
I'm curious if they can. And, yeah, Fairfield's much more north-south.
Yeah.
And with the way that they attack and east-west. Drake, thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Mays Gosser is going to take us home from here on the second half. And alongside Tammy Anderson on the computer, I'm Matt McHugh. Thank you so much for joining us for that halftime update. And the third quarter is about to get underway. And Fairfield is going to have the basketball now going to the left side of the screen, and we will get the camera slid over there presently. And Fairfield's going to take the ball up the floor. And Ashton King has it on the left wing. Jake Easton gets it back at the top of the key, who steps back, pulls up for three, no good, and he is fouled on the landing from Flora. That is number 10, Hatcher, on the foul. And Jake Easton is going to get 3 free throws. He got the shot off, and you got to give them a clear path lane to land. And Flora did not. Jake Easton hits the first free throw. 10-point lead for Fairfield. Just 11 seconds gone in the second half. Second free throw is up. Nylon, good touch. Jake's got good rotation on his shot.
Very good.
And if I'm not mistaken, Drake Buffington has golfed with Jake Easton.
Yes, that's what he was just telling us
before.
Just warm-ups there earlier.
Yeah, and Jake misses the third free throw. Flora gets the rebound, coming back the other way. So a 2 out of 3 trip to the line for Jake Easton here to start the second half. Flora gets it Lusk. Bounce passes down. Ball is tipped off of a foot. Flora recovers. Back out to the right wing. Bounce pass across the lane. And a nice little 1-2 touch pass from Flora. That was Dennis down to Gage Dugan, who finished. 2 points for Flora. Jake Easton crosses over, going right, hits Grieve, catch, shoot, 3, no good. Rebound, Flora. Good shot, just didn't fall. Flora's coming back the other way. That's Dennis. Passes it over to Hatcher. Back to Dennis. Right wing to Hatcher, looking to see if somebody's going to come post up, and they don't. That weak side cutter, Lusk, comes across, as we talked about, and he hits the bucket.
Flora's offense is moving a little more efficient right now.
Yeah, they're looking for the shot better. Easton comes down. Another quick 3 from Ashton King, and it is no good. So quick missed shots from Fairfield, giving it back to Flora. Lusk has it underneath on a post-up and hits another weak side cutter, and he scores, and the foul. That's Dugan again. So Fairfield early is having some trouble with, when I say weak side, I mean the person on the far side, on the opposite side of the court from where the basketball is. So if you hear me say weak side, you're not sure what that means. If somebody's on the right side with the basketball, the person on the left side cutting would be on the weak side, and the strong side is on the basketball.
Fairfield's going to have to pick the energy up a little bit on the defensive end.
And I think
they're getting a little slow.
Yeah, just getting a little bit stuck in the mud, maybe a little slow coming out of halftime as that free throw is missed. And Flora gets the rebound and misses the putback shot. And Flora gets another rebound and fires a 3 and hits. That is Parker Helm. There's that first 3 of the game on cue.
26-24.
And Fairfield is coming up hard, and it is a 2-point game. Jake Easton's going to reset. And Mays, I think you're absolutely right. On defense, Fairfield just needs to get a little bit more pep in their step. Be aware of where their man is without the ball, and Scott McElravy is going to call timeout. Not a bad idea.
They started the game a lot more hot on the defensive end. They're kind of slowing down now. They're going to have to figure out how to get that spark back on the defensive end. And the offensive end will come.
And it's a game of adjustments. Adjust the adjustments. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler has you covered like no other with our exclusive warranty forever. No time or mileage limits and no cost to you on qualifying new and used vehicles. Just follow the recommended maintenance schedule, and Warranty Forever covers 100% of parts and labor for failed powertrain components. Forever. Purchasing your vehicle at Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler gives you peace of mind with coverage you deserve. Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler, 412 East Main Fairfield, and LaMonsOnline.com. We have you covered.
And we are back. Nice run here for Flora, fresh out of halftime. And Fairfield has come out just a little bit flat. Flora's taken advantage of it. Their motion offense has proven to give some difficulties for Fairfield. They've gotten multiple layups. And their pressure defense has just given a little bit of trouble to Fairfield. Fairfield has taken some good shots from 3. They've been early in their offensive possessions, and they just haven't scored. Jake Easton's going to take the ball out, gets a screen from Kovaci, crosses over right, drives, attacks the basket, off the back iron, no good on the layup. And a foul is going to be called on. I think that's going to be Lane Robson.
Good drive there, good look, just couldn't get it to fall.
Yeah, just off the good touch, off the backboard, not back iron, and just missed it. Fairfield's getting open shots, just haven't fallen. Flora is setting up their play. Fairfield is going to a zone defense right here. I do not disagree because the man-to-man hasn't worked with that motion offense, and a little touch pass back and forth. Shot is up, no good. Rebound to Ashton King, and here comes Jake Easton with a head full of steam. No numbers, backs it back out, hits King. He wasn't ready for the pass, and Flores going to get the basketball. And that is a carry. That is not called. You cannot dribble the basketball above your head like that and then recover. Crawford on a post move is fouled. Lane Robson is going to be called for the foul. That was number 30. That was Dugan who was dribbling the ball down the floor. They called it on Kovaci, I think.
Huh? No, they just put Robinson up there.
Maybe then they announced Kovaci. Yeah. I think that it was Robson. I'm pretty sure.
I think so too.
Crawford shoots the first free throw and
Mr. Lyons
hits it.
I mean,
and Robson's going to exit the game. Ashton King's going to exit the game. Hart Kaiser and Owen Gruen are going to come in.
There we go.
So Crawford is at the line here with a chance to tie the game. Flora was down by as much as 10, I believe, and he does tie the game. Flora goes back to that full court pressure man-to-man. Austin Grieve has the basketball, crosses over to his left, dribbles into a double team, bounces, passes out of it. That was beautiful. Kovaci picks up his dribble. He's got Kaiser open in the corner. He does get it to him. Kaiser dribbles it back out, gets it to Jake Easton on the reset. Eyes are up, looking for somewhere to take this basketball, and he looks for Kovaci on the left wing. He has it. Kovaci behind his back dribble to Kaiser. Fairfield's not going anywhere with this ball right now. Owen Gruen resets at the top, dribbles to the top of the key, hits Kovaci coming across to Grieve on the corner. Gruen posts up. Easton attacks the basketball. Teardrop, good.
Great finish.
Basket by Jake.
Little floater from the free throw line. Great touch there.
And you know
it's a
that
hard shot.
You know, they weren't getting much north-south movement to the basketball, but almost everybody on the floor touched it. That possession, lots of times that's good to get everybody into a rhythm. And Easton finishes, and Fairfield goes right back into this 2-3 zone, daring Flora to shoot over them. And let's see how Flora adjusts with their zone offensive set. And this is going to be a three-point shot. It is up, and it is no good. And Gruen has it, and he's got a full head of steam. He dribbles it back out. That was Parker Helm on the missed three-point shot. Gruen gives it over to Easton. Pulls up from three. Yes!
From downtown, about the blue line.
Jake Easton. Beautiful shot. White line, maybe? Way a volleyball line. And the lead is back to 5. Couple great possessions from Fairfield Mays.
Very needed bucket there from Fairfield for sure. Get some momentum back in our side.
Absolutely. And Fairfield is in that zone defense again. Actually, are they in man or are they?
They're in man now.
They're in man now. Crawford pulls up from 15 feet. That was
there.
blocked. Great defense by Grieve. And Gruen's open underneath. Open shot, and he finishes.
Thought he was going to get a slam there.
I did too.
Yeah, I think he changed his mind at the last second. And what a wonderful answer from Fairfield out of the timeout. 33-26. Timeout from Flora. We will take one as well. Actually, we will not. Yep. We're going to stay here, and we'll do a quick reset. And I do want to remind you guys that the Maurice's in Fairfield is accepting donations on behalf of Feed My Sheep. So any non-perishable food items, if you bring them over to Maurice's and give them, they will give you a coupon.
Nice.
For a percentage off of your purchase there. So as you go there to do your shopping, remember to come support your local food nonprofits that support the needy in this community. And we are very thankful to those stores and those nonprofits in the community for the work that they do. And I have to give multiple shout-outs that I've been missed to all these three-point shots of these $3 to Feeding Kids of Wayne County, courtesy of People's National Bank. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 threes from Fairfield today, and that's the second time we've said it. So my apologies.
It's okay. I mean, I should be saying it too, and I don't.
It's all right.
I'm just standing here.
No time like the present to make it right, right?
Doing that.
So let's see what Flora does coming out of the timeout. And they hit another weak side slip pass, and Gruen is ready. He blocks the shot. 3 minutes and 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Fairfield is still up by 7. Dennis has the basketball, gives it over to the corner, and that's another bounce pass give and go. That's Strazala, the exchange student, I do believe, for Flora.
Fairfield needs to stay calm here in their defense.
Stay relaxed. Aggressive. Exactly. And that's been a little bit of a weakness, I think, somewhat. Trust what you're doing. And Parker Helm attacks the basket. Great defense by breaking Kovaci. And as you said, Mays, he stayed calm. He stayed between his defender and the basket. Just a great contest. And he pulls down the missed rebound because he got position on the rebound, and he draws a foul, a frustration foul from Parker Helm. Breaking Kovaci does a lot of things well.
Yes. Yes, he does.
For Fairfield. Cruz Wells in the ballgame receives a pass. Kovaci brings the ball up. 3 Flora Wolves collapse on him and pick his pocket, and they got a 2-on-1. Parker Helm's going to score at the basket.
28-33. Mules are still leading.
Just get the ball up the floor. Don't do anything fancy with it. Set your offense up and get good shots. Don't be afraid to let other people, everybody move the basketball and touch it. Post pass to Owen Gruen. 3 people collapse on him. That's what we talked about before. They're going to have to respect him in the paint. He dribbles out, directs traffic, sizes up his man, shimmy shakes to the left, kicks it to the left wing to Kovaci. Back up top to Easton, approaching 2 minutes left. Kovaci down to Harv Kaiser, looks for the entry pass, hits Gruen, catch and shoot 3, no good, short. Rebound is pulled down by Flora, who's going to come back up the floor. That's Dennis. Attacks the basket, met by Easton, and a weak side backdoor cut is missed by Dugan. Fairfield was very fortunate that shot didn't go in. Another defensive miscue. And Jake Easton has the basketball, dribbles to the middle, looks for the teardrop, doesn't have it. Cruz Wells back out to Gruen right away on the left wing. Back up to Jake Easton at the top of the key. 90 seconds left and counting. Fairfield leads by 5. Easton drives right by his man and scores.
He just makes it look so easy.
He does. He moves well.
Yeah, and you drive by your man, there's no help side. Kovaci guards the backdoor cut perfectly there that time. He wasn't fooled. And Cruz Wells with a face-up block on his man, and then Harv Kaiser is fouled, negotiating the basketball up the floor. Great defense by the Mules. Cruz Wells shows his athleticism and stands his ground. And Fairfield has the basketball with 7 points, with a 7-point lead on the scoreboard, and 1 minute and 7 seconds left.
Stay calm here and get the ball through the press here.
Stay calm is very important. Here comes the trap. Jake Easton just dribbles out of it, and his man, that double leaves him. Crosses over. Parker Helm is guarding him. Gives it to Cruz Wells in the right corner. Back up top to Lane Robson back in the game, in some foul trouble. Here's Easton wide open for 3. No, short. He's pursuing his own rebound. He does. Drives baseline. Hits Lane Robson in the middle and scores.
Great pass there. Drove baseline. Kicked it straight at the free throw line. Wide open layup.
And that basket was brought to you by the vision of Jake Easton. Had his eyes up. Eyes up the whole time. And I thought he was going to kick it baseline, and then he didn't. He passed it to somebody I didn't know was there. Parker Helm fires up a quick 3.
Great putback there.
Putback rebound right there by Bullard, and he scores.
37-30.
12 seconds left. Gruen has the ball. I presume he's going to be the only one to touch it here, and he's going to take the final shot. Here comes Kaiser for a screen, and a foul is called. Touch foul. Gives Fairfield a chance to set up a sideline play. And 6.6 seconds left. 7-point lead for Fairfield. Chance to get a good shot. 6 seconds is plenty of time to make a few passes, move without the ball. A bucket here at the buzzer would be big for Fairfield going into the fourth for momentum.
Oh, yeah.
Cruz Wells is going to take the ball out. He is not being contested on the inbounds throw, so he's going to have a clear lane to make a pass. Here comes Jake Easton at the top of the key. He's going to catch it, attacks the basket, skips it across to Ashton King, down to Lane Robson for 3. No good. Rebound is fought for, and the third quarter is over. It was a good set and a good shot. It just didn't fall. Let's see if Fairfield can take this momentum into the fourth quarter. Your score, 37-30. You are listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. And we are back. Final seconds of this break between the third and fourth quarter. Mays, what are the keys going into this fourth quarter for Fairfield?
For the offensive end, Fairfield needs to just continue what they're doing there to the end of the third, is just pass it around, get good looks, get good drives, and not force any threes or any bad contested layups, really. Just move the ball and get something open. They don't have to score. And then on the defensive end, we just need to stay calm and don't over-pursue anything.
Yep. And don't lose your man. You know, when you're in help side defense, you always want to be careful. You want to see where your man in the ball is at all times. I used to be taught to look straight ahead.
Yeah.
And then see them both out of the corner of your eye. Flora has the basketball here. First possession out in the fourth quarter. Strazala's in the post looking for it. They're not giving it to him. Dennis has the basketball way out towards half court. Great defense from Ashton King, denying Parker Helm the basketball. And at the left elbow, Dugan receives a pass, gives it right back to Dennis, who's fouled on the drive by Cruz Wells. That was pretty good defense by Fairfield. Flora was able to get a nice little give and go. And Fairfield fouls Dennis. Yes, Kyler Dennis, and he's at the line for 2 shots.
I do have some live chat. I need to catch up on here.
Go ahead.
All
First
righty.
free throw's up and good.
Yes. Oh, let me hit that because I keep forgetting. Yeah. All right. So we've got Mary Gaines saying, thank you, Tammy, for the comment about the shot clock. Gary did it for the JV game. That's her husband. Sorry, missed the baby. Love the band, too. Eugene saying, you call a good game. And Ashley Johnson talking about Josh Livesay, the great band director. We've got Jay Schneider. Let's go Cousin O. And Sandy McElravy saying watching from Greenup. And then we can continue, and then we can finish the rest.
All right, and the second free throw was also good. Jake Easton attacks middle, slips it back to Kovaci. Ashton King fakes the shot. Cruz Wells dribbles it back up, hits Easton. Shot fake again. Another slip pass to Kovaci. Back to Easton, pulls up for 3. Yes!
Moving the ball very well right there. In and out shot. And it's good.
Jake Easton taking over this second half. 6, 8, 10, 12 points for Fairfield in the second half alone. Flora attempts that backdoor slip pass, and this time Parker Helm is not ready for it, and that's going to be a turnover. Mules basketball, 8-point lead, 40-32. Easton gets the basketball, drives right by his defender, coming up the floor, kicks it out to Ashton King, fakes the shot again. Long skip pass to Robson, who elevates to receive it. Skip pass again to Easton. Wouldn't have shocked me if he pulled up from 35 right there, but he dribbles it back out. Kovaci has it, faces up his man, skips it to Cruz Wells, drives middle, spins left, loses the basketball, kicks it back out to Kovaci. Back to Easton. There's that 35-footer, and it's good.
Down again. He's put him on his back this fourth quarter here.
$3 to
$3 to to Feeding Kids of Wayne County, courtesy of People's National Bank. You know, I was half joking about that 35-footer, but in the back of my mind, I said to myself, he won't pass on it twice.
Oh, no.
When you're hot, you're hot. Shooters shoot. Flora needs an answer quick. 15-point jump shot, no good. Rebound is by Flora. Tip pass, no good. Fighting for the rebound again. Cruz Wells is on the ground. Parker Helm has it, and he scores. Nice hustle there from Flora, pursuing the rebound. Good physicality. Kovaci drives up the floor, kicks it to Easton. He's going to attack the basket. 3 points are overrated. He's fouled.
Good take.
And he's going to go to the line for 2 shots. I got to write smaller numbers here next to Jake Easton's name. And that's what's going to be open for Jake Easton because they have to contest all the way out on him. He is in range when he's by that volleyball line.
And he handles the ball well so they cannot come out too hot or he'll just go right by him and hit a layup.
Absolutely. And that's what it opens up. It's a two-dimensional game. You know, you see a lot of young basketball players, one of the first parts of their game is that they can shoot because they practice shooting. And then you realize when you start getting guarded, you got to add that next element, and that's driving and finishing to make them respect. As Jake Easton misses the second rebound, dives for the ball, and is called for a foul. That was just a hustle foul from Jake Easton.
A lot of grit. You can't teach that either.
And that's his 4th foul, so he's going to go to the bench for Grieve.
The team second.
44-34, the Mules are leading with 5:30 left.
10-point lead again for Fairfield after Flora came back and tied it in the third quarter. But we need Jake Easton back in the game and out of foul trouble, so he's going to take a seat for a little while. Let's see if Fairfield can weather the storm. Flora has it. That's going to be Dennis, guarded by Wells. He's picked up his dribble. He has nowhere to go. Crawford has it, and a timeout is called by Flora. It was about to be a 5-second call. The coach wasn't happy. We'll take a timeout as well. You are listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Le Mans Motorsports in Fairfield is your go-to dealer for new and used ATVs, side-by-sides, dirt bikes, motorcycles, and a large selection of travel trailers, compact tractors, and mowers. They have the area's best selection of top brands like Honda, Yamaha, Suzuki, Kawasaki, CF Moto, Shasta, and Bobcat. Their factory-certified technicians and knowledgeable parts staff can help you find the right parts and accessories to repair or customize your power sports vehicle to keep it running safe and sound. Stop by Le Mans Motorsports on Route 45 south of Fairfield or call 618-842-3848 or online at lemans.com to start your outdoor motorsports adventure today.
Flora's going to have it thrown in. Do we have time for the live chat updates? We
can do a few more here. We've got John Shelton saying, go Mules. We've got John Pearson saying, looking in from Wood River, go Mighty Mules. Bo Fry saying, watching from Louisville, Kentucky.
Yeah.
Told everybody at my body shop if they told me the final score of tonight's game, I'd give them an extra hour on their flat sheet. Trying to breed some more Mule fans.
There
Three
you go.
from Flora there.
Yeah, and that
Three.
was Dennis on the 3, just a catch and shoot. Kovaci brings the ball down the floor. Wells drives baseline, spins left again. Goes up and in!
And one. Great
Basket's
take, good spin
good.
move.
Cruz Wells' patented spin move. He doesn't. He loves to spin, and he's athletic. Just drives,
signature move.
goes up underneath, finishes through contact, strong man basketball play, and a chance to complete the 3-point play from the foul line.
Wow, we got a little dead silence here. I'll say Niles Duff saying play-by-play is awesome tonight. I feel like I'm there. See, Coach?
Thank you, Niles.
I'm telling you.
Appreciate the kind words.
Love listening.
I'm out of water.
I mean, I forgot. I'm like, mine's in the car.
As Cruz Wells hits the free throw and finishes a 3-point play. Massive possession there. And Flora gets the ball down the floor very quickly before Fairfield
Mules
could get
did
back.
not hustle back there. We had a wide open layup.
And
wide open. Come on.
And
Another
Etu
one.
Brutus.
Yes.
And Kovaci finishes. So just a little bit of letting your guard down on both sides of the ball, getting back. And Fairfield finishes the layup, and Flora doesn't. 12-point lead now for the Mules. Cutter from Crawford. He tries to shoot over Kovaci. That's good defense, and Crawford
A
finishes.
little bit of a lucky shot there. Just threw it up behind his head.
There he goes.
And we got a
Moved
foul.
his feet.
And Jake Easton's back in the game. 10-point lead. Yeah, and that's another mark of skilled basketball plays. Finishing through contact, finishing with contest. You know, Kovaci played great defense. Crawford kind of shot a side shot over him, and he just hit it. And I'm happy Kovaci didn't get in foul trouble. That's good defense. You're not in control over the rest of it. You make the shot difficult for him. Jake Easton takes the ball out. Denies the screen, goes baseline,
Nice.
hits a cut in
Come
Cruz
on.
Wells. He takes away that shot, kicks it out to Gruen, back to Easton. Over to Kovaci at the top of the key. Fairfield is spreading the floor. Cruz Wells has it, spins, attacks the basket.
Nope.
Shot is up. It is no good. Definite contact. No call. Flora brings the ball back down the floor. It's Parker Helm. 10-point game. 3 minutes and 49 seconds left. And Dennis is fouled. And Cruz got a little bit too handsy with him.
Not a smart foul there.
Number 1, Cruz Wells, the Mules, his third, the team's third.
And that's another example of when you kind of aren't playing calm, you get a little bit out of control. Lots of times the contact, they're going to let it go because you kind of initiated it, And you see that some from both teams. A lob pass attempt on the back door is read perfectly by Lane Robson, and Fairfield gets the turnover coming back the other way. Approaching 3.5 minutes left in the game, 10-point game. If you're Fairfield, move the basketball, stay under control, get good shots, and trust that they'll fall. And here's Jake Easton with a wide open 3, no good. Lightning strikes as he misses a 3-point shot. Flora gets the ball coming the other way. Parker Helm, a contested 3, no good. Great defense by Kovaci, who breaks down the floor. Here comes Jake Easton. Fairfield's not slowing it down. Gruen secures the pass to Lane Robson. Passes on the 3 to Wells to Kovaci. He attacks and scores.
Great ball movement there. Put it around the world and drove baseline. Wide open layup.
I love around the world. People don't always understand the importance of getting everybody to touch the basketball in an offensive set, especially if it ends in a score. Everybody's involved. Everybody's aware. A backdoor attempt is guarded perfectly by Cruz Wells, and Flora, because of it, can't handle the basketball. Cruz is asking for a break.
He deserves it.
He
He's been
deserves
playing very
it.
hard.
Great defense from Cruz Wells. The whole grab the jersey is the universal sign for Coach, I need a break.
Many times.
Let me out.
And Greaves in for him. 2 minutes and 47 seconds left. 12-point lead, 51-39. Fairfield has the basketball. Owen Gruen faces up his man. It's coming up the floor. Here comes a double team. He dribbles out of it, gives it to Kovaci. He passes out of it, passes to Kovaci. He dribbles into a double team, gives it to Greaves. We're across half court now. Bounce pass to a cutting Jake Easton. Teardrop in and out. And the rebound is open, and Flora has it. Easton and Robson ran into each other, and Flora hits a cutting Crawford coming down the floor, and Easton and Robson were just on the floor and just weren't able to get back in time. Easton has the basketball. He drives his men down the sideline, and Scott McCrory is going to call a timeout. And we will take McElravy. I'm sorry. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left.
Slow down.
10-point game.
51-41.
10
minutes and 10
let's
seconds
take a
left.
timeout,
Mules lead.
because apparently I need to catch my breath.
Need a
We are
drink.
listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Is insurance just a monthly payment to you? If so, remember why it's really there. To protect the life you love. Choose a company that sees you as more than a policy number. When you work with a Country Financial rep, you get more out of your insurance. More personalized home and car coverage to protect what matters most to you. More guidance without all the industry jargon, and more confidence that a real person will show up if something goes wrong. I'm Christina Copeland, your country rep here in Fairfield area. I care about the people in this community, and I'll take the time to get to know you so I can help protect you and your family. Call me at 618-842-2185 to experience more.
Welcome back. Let's reset the score a little bit. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in the game. Fairfield leads Flora by a score of 51-41. The second half has been the Jake Easton show. Fairfield has the basketball, and they get it into Jake Easton. Let's see what types of sets Fairfield runs coming out of the timeout. Flora has been doing a lot of traps far away from the basket in man-to-man, and that's a foul on Dugan for Flora. Just grabbed the arm of Lane Robson. Not Robson, I believe that was actually Gruen he fouled. And Fairfield's going to have the basketball. Robson has it, gives it to Easton, far away from the basket. Minute 56 left, and another timeout from Coach Scott McElravy. Easton was in a trap, and he was across half court. 30-second timeout. Anything in the live chat while we have a second?
Yeah, 30-second timeout. Let's see. We've got Alice Bruce saying, "Go Mules." Old NEC rivals beat the Wolves. So before it was the BDC, it was the NEC conference, North Egypt Conference.
North Egypt.
Yes, and then it changed to, we kind of rerouted a few things, or they did, and it became the Black Diamond Conference. So,
and we will be doing the player of the game, courtesy of the Kelly York Country Financial or insurance specialist. So we will announce that at the end of the game. Fairfield out of the timeout. Austin Greaves brings the ball up the floor, gets it to Jake Easton, who is fouled, and he is going to get 2 shots at the foul line. Fairfield will have 2 shots the rest of the way.
And player of the game is going to be so hard.
Don't give it away.
All deserve it. It is.
Free throws up and good for Jake Easton. Big second half for him. 11-point lead. We've got 1 minute and 47 seconds left. Second shot is up. No good.
Nice
Strong rebound at the rim by Owen Gruen, and he is called for a travel.
Not sure where the travel was there, but
has a quick conversation with the referee, who is now having a conversation with Scott McElravy. To no avail. It's
They're
Flora
used to
basketball.
having conversations.
It was fine. I didn't think anybody was about to get a technical foul or anything.
No.
Talking about the weather.
Yeah, sure. Well, where are you going for dinner next time? Flora, 90 seconds left in the game, down by 11. Quick three-point basket is up. No good. That was
off the backboard.
Yeah, Heimlich on that missed shot. Here comes Easton up the floor, out of control. Flora picks his pocket. And that's a touch pass down low. Blocked by Kovaci on Dennis. Great job. Rebound is secured and scored by Flora.
Minute 12 left.
Heimlich is who scored that. Fairfield needs to trust that time is their friend right now and not get into a track meet. And there you go. Flora is going to foul Jake Easton with 61 seconds left in the game. It's a 9-point game. And as Mays, as you said, just calm down. Don't be in a rush. That clock is Fairfield's best friend right now. Missed first free throw for Jake Easton, and it's take as much time of it as you can. And honestly, at this rate, even if you're not scoring, taking time off is smart.
Only a minute left.
Move the basketball well and hit your free throws. Put the ball away, put the game away, and Jake Easton goes 0 for 2. That's tough. Here comes Crawford, full head of steam. Picks it up at the left wing. Kicks it up to the top. That is Dugan. Picks up his dribble, spins, almost travels. Good defense from Fairfield. Heimlich shoots a three and hits it.
45 seconds, 46 to 52. Fairfield
44 seconds left. If you're Fairfield, take a break. You got a timeout here from Flora. There's going to be a press. There's going to be a foul once you get the ball in. The most important thing if you're Scott McElravy in this timeout is, hey, everybody relax. Get your free throws. Make your free throws. Trust your rhythm. Visualize. No errant passes. Let them come to you, right?
Exactly.
And we'll stay here throughout this timeout. It is a full timeout.
And when they do trap, somebody from the opposite side or weak side does have to come to the middle and get the ball, or on just the weak side, backside. You got to move without the ball here.
Simple, basic stuff. Right, but in the heat of competition, when your heart rate's up, you're tired. You can often forget. You go back to your basic instinct of what you know and the experience level. This is going to be really good for Fairfield. A great test of their clock management, and it's hard to simulate these high leverage free throws late in practice. You can get kids tired and put them on the free throw line. Yeah. But you've got the cheerleaders, you've got the fans. It's a great atmosphere. It's never exactly identical. You've got Kovaci, Harv Kaiser, Lane Robson, Jake Easton, and Austin Grieve on the floor for the Mules. Kovaci's going to take the ball out, 4 across for Fairfield. Easton fakes and comes right back to the ball, and here comes the double team. And he picks up his dribble, bounce passes it to Grieve, dribbles it to the middle, and Kovaci has a lane, passes on it, and he is fouled. And he's going to go to the line for 2 shots. Beautiful job. Fairfield also burnt 10 to 12 seconds off the clock. That is well executed coming out of the timeout. And I'm not going to be a broken record, but I think everybody listening knows what we want from breaking Kovaci here.
Wouldn't hurt.
Wouldn't hurt. 6-point game.
There we go.
First free throw is good. 7-point game.
Because a lot can happen in 30
Makes
seconds.
it a 3-possession game, which is huge compared to 2.
Massive. 2 threes don't tie the game anymore. 32.8 seconds left. Second free throw's up and good. Ice in his veins. Not phased is breaking Kovaci. Here comes Flora in a hurry. Parker Helm, quick 3-point shot. No good. Back iron. That ball should have been out of play because it hit the top ribbon, but it was not called. And Flora is going to maintain the basketball on an out-of-bounds play. I just have a better angle than everybody because I'm at the height. I'm not trying to badmouth anybody. That can be tough to call if it doesn't completely alter the shot. Inbounds pass. Crawford misses a shot. Helm gets the rebound and is fouled on the putback attempt. And that is Kovaci on the foul. That's his 4th foul. Doesn't matter now. 21 seconds left in the ball game. 8-point lead for Fairfield. First free throw is up and good for Helm. Second free throw is also good. 2-for-2 trip for Parker Helm. 21 seconds left. 6-point game. Grieve has the ball, dribbles into traffic. Quick foul is called, and Grieve's going to make his way to the foul line.
18 seconds left.
Number 23, Luke Heimlich for the Wolves, his 3rd.
And just another reminder, we will be announcing the Kelly York Country Financial Crop Insurance Player of the Game immediately following this one as Grieve lines up the first free throw, and it is short. No good. Cruz Wells is going to check in for Harv Kaiser. Second free throw's up, and it is going to be a violation. Grieve made the shot, but he scooted across the free throw line before it left his hand, and a violation is called. And Ashton King is going to check in for Austin Grieve. I presume just a little bit of extra length. 18 seconds left. Just make this a difficult shot for Flora. Make them shoot over you, and they do, and it is a missed shot. Ashton King secures the rebound. Just hold it. Gets it to Kovaci. Get rid of it. You got guys open. Kovaci dribbles out of it to King. They're trying to foul him. 5 seconds left. Easton has the ball, and that's going to be it. They're going to run the clock out. And Fairfield prevails over Flora by a score of 54-48. Great finish from Fairfield. Got a little bit dicey, but we held out at the end. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with some post-game. You're listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Let CSI Insurance Brokers in Fairfield help you navigate today's overwhelming insurance market. Whether you're looking for farm, home, auto, business, or life insurance, the experienced agents at CSI Insurance Brokers specialize in finding plans customized to fit your needs. Visit their website at csiinsurancebrokers.com or give them a call at 618-842-2193 for a quote today. The chiropractic team at Wabash General Hospital is committed to helping patients achieve better health and wellness naturally. By treating pain and improving everyday function, their chiropractors provide care for conditions like auto accident injuries, back and neck pain, headaches, sciatica, sports injuries, and more. For an appointment with Dr. Sigler in Mount Carmel at the Bolden Medical Office Building, Suite C, call 618-263-4376. To see Dr. Lawrence Spear in Albion at the Albion Medical Clinic, call 618-445-8170. Wabash General Hospital, people you know, helping people you love.
Welcome back. Fairfield held on to defeat Flora 54-48. Unofficial final scores, or unofficial scoreboard for our Mules. Jake Easton led the way with 22 points, and he is going to be our Kelly York Country Financial Player of the Game, taking over in the second half with 17 points. Other double-digit scorers, Austin Gruen had 10 points, and Breaking Kovaci had 10. Lane Robson had 7. And so those were some of the big scores. I've got Mays and Drake back on here, boys. Thank you so much for joining us today. What were some of y'all's final thoughts on the game today?
They finished very well. And at the start of the fourth, it got really shaky, but they didn't let it define them. They gathered themselves and got back on defense and started calming down and getting their shots rolling finally.
That's right. Drake?
Exactly what he said. Like I said before the second half is Fairfield's game was more the three-pointer, and Flora couldn't really get him to drop. But in that second half, Flora got him to drop, and that's what got him back in the game. So they stayed composed and played some defense, and they got it done.
Absolutely. Boys, thank you for joining us. Go do your homework.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much. One last plug. Our first pitch dinner is January 23rd at 6 o'clock. Come have dinner with us. Meet these boys. They are putting in a lot of hard work, and they're a temporary member of our community, but they love being here, and we want to get an opportunity to meet you guys. So come join us if you can. Tickets are available. And we'll take one more break, and then Coach McElravy will hopefully be joining us. And you're listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Gill's Sales and Service in Fairfield has the brand name appliances you trust to make your life easier and more comfortable. Gill's carries new appliances from brands like Speed Queen, Crosley, and Frigidaire, as well as a full range of used appliances to ensure they have something for every need and budget. They also carry parts and accessories to keep your current appliances going strong, plus free delivery and installation within 20 miles. Going strong since 1951. Check out their website at Gill's Sales at fairfieldwireless.net or call 618-847-7066. In the financial services industry, there's nothing better than experience. And with over 50 years of combined experience, there's no one better than the Cottard Financial Group in Fairfield to help you develop a diversified investment portfolio. Whether it's retirement planning, college savings plans, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, or certificates of deposit, the Cottard Financial Group can help you plan and invest for the future, whatever your goals may be. Give them a call at 618-842-7855 to set up an appointment. The Cottard Financial Group, investing in the community since 2003.
Welcome back to our post-game report. Alongside Tammy Anderson, I'm Matt McHugh. Coach McElravy is still in the locker room. Even though they won, there's still things to talk about and go over, so we're anxiously awaiting him to come and join us. Tammy, what were some of your overall thoughts on today?
I don't know, but that is a Flora Fairfield game. It's going to be a battle to the end, start to finish. It's going to go back and forth, bumping, grinding, just shots. But that's a good rivalry game. I mean, it was a good, clean game. But yeah.
As
Mules
clean as
on
you would
top.
expect, yeah. Mules won at the end of the day.
Exactly.
That's what matters. 1-0 on the scoreboard. And early on in the season, with an inexperienced group such as this, it's about learning the lessons, picking up what you can, and lessons should be learned from wins, not just losses.
Oh, yeah.
There was definitely a good, some of the adjustments that Fairfield made and some of the offensive schemes and the way that they were attacking was really working, getting them some good shots. And it looked for a while as though Fairfield was going to really kind of control the pace and the tempo. And Flora came out with a fury in that third quarter and were able to tie the game after being down by as much as 10. Fairfield responded with a run of their own on the back of Jake Easton, among other great defensive plays. Cruz Wells played a great game on defense. Breaking Kovaci was outstanding as usual. And just a great overall team effort to finish off that game.
Yeah.
And some of the games here coming up.
Yeah, I was going to say, our next broadcast will be Thursday. We'll be here. It'll be
Girls game
against Wayne City.
That's right.
I'll be here for that.
And we've got Coach McElravy with us.
Yes.
Can you hear me, Coach?
Sorry, guys. Yep, a little late.
No, you're fine. I didn't even see you coming. I was like, I wonder if he forgot.
You don't know this, but we didn't wait as long this time as we did last week.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
Okay.
Coach, good win tonight. What are some of your thoughts overall?
Honestly, very frustrated.
Yeah.
Way too many turnovers. That's not something that bothered us this summer, but for whatever reason, it's been a huge problem for us so far this year. I'm glad Flora pressed us. It gives us a chance to work on it. Thankfully, Jake, there in the second half, kind of took over offensively. I also have to remember this is our sixth game for most of these guys ever in varsity, with playing the meaningful minutes that they are. Outside of Jake, nobody else has really played varsity basketball. And we're going to be undersized against almost every team we play. Flora had us outsized at every spot by 2 or 3 inches, it seemed. So we've got to learn to play with that. I feel like we got they won on the turnover battle and the rebound battle without looking at my in-game stats. But, it's a win. It's a conference win. If you want to battle for that top spot, you've got to especially win your games at home.
Yeah, and I just said right before you walked up, I said lessons need to be learned even through the wins, and it's a long season. And in the pregame broadcast, I brought up this does appear to be a very inexperienced team, and hopefully you look down the road, the way they look in March is going to be different from now.
I hope so, because like last year, the last 2 years, we've really came on, towards the end of the year, and that's what you hope. We got beat by Carmi 2 years ago for the championship of the conference, and then last year we returned the favor. So, we'd like to say we're one of the favorites. We've got to play better than that, obviously. But
it's a long season.
Rough win, but we'll take it. It's not an L.
Ugly win is better than a pretty loss because there's no such
100%
thing.
agree. 100%.
You had, and you touched on it a little bit, but it looked like Flora's motion offense doing a lot of the weak side passes and cuts, especially in the third quarter, gave your defense a little bit of fits. You guys took the timeout, went to a zone.
Yep.
It worked really, really well. It
Yep.
disrupted them. You guys got the run. And then when you guys went back to man, you guys had made some really good help side adjustments. What were some of those discussions?
Yeah, we were chasing too much. We were sticking to our guy too much, away from the ball, and they do a good job with their cutter offense. They space it out really well, and we just kind of freaked out a little bit there. And you got to have ball man all the time, and that wasn't our best. But yeah, the 2-3 did kind of disrupt play there a little bit, and luckily they missed a few. They didn't shoot well from the outside, which helped us. And then going back to man, we were better.
Yeah.
So. I don't know. It was frustrating, but like you said, it's a frustrating win, not a fun loss. So,
sometimes coach to coach, it's harder to talk through those adjustments after
it really
a win?
is. It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you got to walk in there like the sky's falling, and you
you really do.
The boys are going to
I
learn.
feel like this guy's a coach.
I know.
Yeah.
Once or twice, I
Been
dabble.
there, done that.
You know, say something good about what your team did today. What were you proud of?
So we didn't quit, and you know, there at the end we took care of the ball a little better. You know, we got into that 3-minute zone where we're not using shot clock yet, so we probably could have burned a little bit more clock in there, but we got relatively decent shots. They just didn't go. And then when the other team goes down, then they hit a three, then you're second guessing yourself a little bit, and that kind of got us on our heels. But our guys never quit. The communication between them out on the field, on the floor, was good. So
you guys had some great. You're talking about when they were pressing and they were double teaming, and then you dribble past, and then Jake drives the middle of the floor and kicks it to Grieve, who's wide open and has why anybody should shoot that three, and it was a quick shot, and he just missed it, and then Flora comes down and gets a shot, and that's sometimes it's just bad luck.
It is. It's part of the game.
Yes.
Like you said, there's runs, and we're gonna see this when the shot clock comes in, and I mean the ebbs and flows. You can't sit on the ball with 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter anymore. You know. A good defensive team, and they make you pass it 20 times around the horn. Now you've got to come up with something in the last couple seconds of the shot clock. So we're kind of excited about it. I think in the JV game tonight, did it go off any? I mean, maybe once or
couple times.
Yeah,
it ran down close.
You'll also, I think, see teams like maybe trying to press and slow you down and maybe get that 8 or 9 seconds of backcourt clock. We do know El Dorado's having it for their tournament, which will be fun.
Okay.
And so KZ, when we go there next Friday, we're doing it with them. So that'll be a good practice, and they're very good. But we've got a couple conference games in between that we need to worry about.
I was going to say El Dorado on Friday.
El Dorado on Friday. They'll come ready to play. They've got a few returning guards. I'm not for sure if they played tonight. I know they played at the Vienna Classic, for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So, and the second-year coach, so it's giving him another year of working with his kids in the
Getting
summer.
his system in.
They'll be ready. They will.
Well, pressure makes diamonds. So if this teams are pressing us early on in the season, that's going to make these.
We're getting a lot of pressure right now. We're going to make some beautiful diamonds.
Coach, you're gonna look back in 3 months, and you're going to look at some of the inexperience you're talking about now, and our hope is that you're like, man, these boys are men.
Hey,
They're
we
ready
hope
to
so.
play.
That's the play right there.
And
That's
it's
the
easy
play.
to coach a team that doesn't give up, and that's
Correct.
easy to see.
Yep.
So, Coach, great
Correct.
job tonight.
Hey, thanks,
Congrats
guys.
on the
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll see you Friday.
Coach McElravy joining us, and that'll do it here from Mule Nation. Thank you so much for joining us. Next broadcast is Thursday for the girls' game, and Friday the boys are at home again alongside Tammy. Thank you again tonight. I'm Matt McHugh.
Thank you, Coach.
And you all have a wonderful night.
In the financial services industry, there's nothing better than experience.